What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric. Welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR talk show that airs live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we broadcast live to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. And that's right, you can catch us in beautiful VR in the multiverse. Put your VR headset on, get on, catch us live in the multiverse. But if you don't catch us live, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. But Todd, you know the deal. You don't catch us live, you can't win. And we have some cool stuff to give away tonight. Even though this is a different show, we do still have some games to give away, as always. But before we get any further, let me say hello to my partner from the great Canadian Northwest, my Canadian compadre, baby New Year himself, Todd Jackson. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Hi, diddly ho diddly. I'm doing good so far.
Yeah, nothing broke yet.
So far, nothing's
like
broken.
In, nothing. Mateo is here in the wings, and nothing has broken yet.
Yeah, I know.
He hasn't killed anything.
No,
he is here, so we'll see. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, it'll work.
Maybe he's now our lucky charm and not the jinx that he was last time.
Todd, we do have some things going on in the wings, man. We have a monumental show, like something I don't think has ever been tried before, because it's probably a little bit stupid.
Probably stupid.
Crazy. Why did you have this idea then?
I don't know. I thought it was a good idea. And then as it started to build up more and more, I thought, this is a really bad idea.
This is a really bad idea. So we said, let's bring in like a whole bunch of our favorite people. And instead of like bringing them on one at a time, that's boring, man. That's boring. Everybody does that. Let's just bring them all on at one time and just see if this thing works, man. It's like we just grabbed a whole bunch of like parts to a recipe and just jammed them all together just to see if it'll work.
See what happens.
I think it'll work fine. I don't think there's going to be any issues whatsoever.
Should we say hello to everyone?
Bring them on in. Let's do it.
Hey,
What's
everybody.
Nothing to do with it. Ow.
Holy moly, dude. This is perfect.
Don't start it.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. Genesee Qua already says cluster the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
We're pretty much close. Well, let me do this before we get into anything. I know everybody here already knows all these amazing people, but let me introduce them anyway. First, we have up in the top left-hand corner of your screen, Adam Bombadi from YouTube, TikTok, Live, and F Reality.
Hello.
Adam, welcome to the show.
There's not enough squares.
I know, right?
Not enough squares.
We could have got 20 people. We should have got 20.
Jesus.
What's this Wii stuff? Jesus Christ. This was difficult enough as it is.
I know, right? Adam, welcome to the show. You haven't been here before.
No, I have not. I'm super excited. Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah, right?
This is the weirdest way to bring somebody in for the first time.
Right.
I love it. I embrace the chaos.
Well, we hope you will come back and just do a normal one-on-one with us.
Definitely.
At some point, but
Absolutely.
this is going to be a lot of fun. Next to you, we have From Between Realities, Upload VR, Vertigo Games, and my favorite Impact Reality cohort, Skiba. What's up, my man?
What's up? How's it going? How are you today, Mash? And
Good,
Tom,
good.
and
Hey, Skiba.
everyone. Look at all these amazing freaking people, man. Good job.
Dude, I know. This is crazy. This is completely insane. And this is like, I think this is like 2 or 3 weeks in a row on the show for you.
Yeah, right? You're like becoming a regular.
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. Yeah.
Just get rid of the other between reality thing. Just come over here.
What the fuck?
Never.
What is that?
What is that? But right next to Skiba, we have from Kludge Entertainment and your favorite person in mine, Creeper Betty. What is up, Betty?
Everybody needs a little Betty on their shoulder.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
This is so awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
Betty.
it's like the pre-Vegas show. This is
I know, right?
awesome. Mhm.
Super cool. This is your first time here too.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I
Welcome
couldn't think
aboard.
of a better way to be one of my first times on here. So
Heck yeah.
That
Heck yeah,
implies
I mean,
that there's more, by the way. Did you
Yeah.
hear
There
that?
is.
She's like one of my first times.
one of my first times.
So you
She's
better
already
be
invited
inviting me
herself
back.
back.
I better be coming back.
Yeah, coming back. I always come back.
Heck yeah. Y'all, you're welcome here anytime. You know that. Right next to Betty, we have from Virtual Strangers and PSVR Without Parole, Wes Dillon. What's up, Wes?
Is it my turn to speak now? Can I talk?
Yeah.
What
For a
the hell is
minute.
going on here, man? Mash told me I was going to be the special guest. I didn't think I was going to be the special guest, but it's
Lies
cool,
to me
man.
too.
Lots of good people here. Some of which I've met, others which I haven't. So looking forward to this.
Well, that was really the only way we could get people to come on is we just told them, look, we want you to come and be the special guest of the show.
Yeah.
You won.
I thought this was going to be a celebration of me, and I'm a little disappointed.
It is. It's a celebration of a little box of you
Yeah.
in the top right-hand corner.
Can't work.
But now,
under these
right
conditions.
down to the next row, we have Tribe Grey Wolf. What is up, Tribe? Actually, hang on. We have two drive. We
got both tribes.
We got Miss Grey Wolf.
Miss Grey Wolf and Tribe Grey Wolf in the house. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
You guys
Looking
sound
wolfy
great, by the
as
way.
ever with the horns. I
thank
love
you.
it. Looks good. Looks
Oh,
super
thank
good.
you. We are just horny today, I guess.
I'm not.
Cheers
No
to
horny
that.
horn.
Nice.
Oh, just me, I guess.
Yeah, just you.
Watch out.
Then we got the two.
Glad
Then we
to
have
be
the,
here.
yeah. Then we have the two clowns in the middle, and then with the real guest here is Mateo 311. What's up, my friend?
What's
Welcome
going
back.
on, guys? Thank you
What's
for having
up?
me yet again. I
Anytime.
do have an
you know
issue
you're
though.
always
One,
welcome.
you lied to me. Yeah, I thought I'd be the only guest, but my window is clearly smaller than yours, and this is unacceptable. I cannot work under these
It is.
conditions.
He's got window envy, Todd.
Window envy. I knew it would come from someone. I didn't think it would come from you.
You bastards are compensating.
We're overcompensating.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks for coming, man. We appreciate it, and you have been on the show quite a few times too, man. We appreciate every time you stop in, man. So it's always a lot of fun.
Definitely.
Glad to be here.
All right, and then down on the bottom row, we have back again and another repeat guest of many, many, many times, Z Storm Games. What is up, dude?
Yes.
What's up, nerds?
What's up?
What is up, man? How are you doing? How was your Christmas?
Dude, I'm doing pretty good. Christmas was great. Spent it with family, got lots of food, and feel as fat as ever, so it's a good time.
Perfect timing for CES. You can't fit in any of your new clothes.
Exactly. Don't need them.
You know, you don't
Uh-oh.
need any new clothes. You
Don't need them.
We're all
Don't
going.
need them.
All of us.
Yep, yep.
Get kicked out of CES the first day.
It's gonna be a good time in Vegas. So let me tell you that. Good time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're going to do a little Vegas like preview later towards the end of the show just to kind of get an idea of what we're going to see there. But let's get back into who the introductions here. We're going to go to actually, you should just introduce yourself because you're really good at it.
Wow. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer. I'm the actual host of this show of Between Realities fame, also strategic partnership manager for Contact CI, the haptic glove that will be on display at CES, also Upload VR correspondent, also a bunch of other stuff. Alex VR.
Nailed it.
Damn, I should have just had you do everybody's intro.
Yeah.
Do you want me to be the new host of this show? Because
Well, let's just switch
That would
shows.
be
I'll
easy.
go
Okay,
work-
wait a
I'll
second,
go
wait a
work
second,
on
wait a
Between
second.
Realities. You
Okay,
come over
yeah.
here. We'll be all set. But last but not least, the man in the bottom right-hand corner, my friend and yours, Short Stack VR. What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
Somebody.
Appreciate it.
Wow.
I think this is my first time too. Here.
Yes,
This is
welcome
chaos.
to Q2C
So-
VR Gamer, man.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Bunch
Oh,
of
it's great
awesome
to be
people
here.
here.
Wow.
I can't believe this is the first time we've had you on either. We need to get you on by yourself for sure. Are we missing
Yeah,
something?
that'd be fun.
I'm
That'd
not
be
going to
sweet.
acknowledge this.
You skipped right over D and she's taking it.
Oh my god.
she's leaving.
Okay.
I was honestly
did D
confused.
get here?
I didn't know why I was the last one. Yeah.
Well,
D.
hang on.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
introduce me or Todd either. We're part of the show. D, you're
True,
on the show.
True.
If I introduced you, that would mean that you are a guest here, and you are
Oh,
not
hey
a
guys,
guest.
what's up?
You are a member of our show.
Yeah, but her window is the same size as all of ours.
Oh,
That's a fair enough point.
She's got window heavy too. It's all good.
No, D, I apologize. I just didn't introduce
Yeah,
you because
whatever.
I consider you part of our team, and I didn't introduce myself or Todd.
You
So-
said the two schmucks in the middle, so
Well, you know what I mean.
You
I got
introduced,
schmuck
you
at the
did at
end.
the beginning.
Third
And
Yeah.
you were like, "Hey, I'm
Alright.
Eric Masher. I'm a big fucking deal. I'm the real guy." And then here's Todd from the Great White North, the amazing Viking, the man,
Okay.
Todd.
Hang on. Let me. All right. Let me get back.
Alex, could you give me a
Starting off
proper
great.
introduction
Yeah,
here?
absolutely.
Alex.
Okay. Yeah, you
Thank
do it,
you.
Alex. Go ahead.
From Q2C VR Gamer, it's the girl with the wheel. She's bringing you all of your free prizes tonight. Everyone, please welcome to Q2C VR Gamer on this amazing lineup, Chi-Town D.
Very nice.
Much
That's
better.
very nice.
Thank you, Alex.
D,
Pretty much. I'm booking my therapy appointment as we speak.
D, that was all planned, by the way. I had set that up with Alex earlier to take
Bullshit.
care of you.
You know what,
She's
D?
not
You're
buying
welcome.
it.
You're welcome to join us on Between Realities as the third anytime.
Tomorrow?
Right? Ditch these guys. You don't need them. You can come to Between Realities. We'll take good care of you. We'll introduce you every episode.
Every episode.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, you guys
Hell
are
yeah.
hilarious.
Just jump back and forth from between both. You're not that busy. You got time.
Yeah, you got lots of time. What are you talking about?
Excuse me?
But thank you everybody for being here. We really appreciate it. This is going to be a really cool show. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. It's okay so far.
So
We
far,
got
it's
through the
working.
introductions. Yeah. And Todd hasn't crashed yet. Which
No,
is
it's been great.
amazing.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah,
I know,
right?
right?
And we're out of time. See you next week,
All right,
everybody.
guys. But let me do this real quick. Let me do a roll call here just so we can say hi to the awesome people in chat, because there's a lot of people here that are probably crossovers from a lot of your streams or your shows or channels. So let's say hello to first off, Echo into the Future, Creeper Betty VR is here, Guido 7335, Mickey Burr, Jenna Sequa, Adam Bombadi, Michelle B, Dark Angel is here, Mr. Tasselhoff, Lovable Lena is here, GTGT, Mr. Tasselhoff, I already said. Mickey Burr is here, Ryan Holt, Ashes to Ashes, Chris 9989, Virtual Strangers is here, says hello friends, as always. Well, let's see. What else do we have? I say Michelle B, and not sure. Sadly, it's Bradley is here. What is Brad? We actually invited Brad to come too, but he had family in from out of town.
Are on time.
Boo.
But he wanted to be
That was a
here.
good cover, dude.
He
Next
wanted
time
to
I'll use that.
He's like, I could have got out of this. Brad VR is here. Ryan Brannon, VR Spry Guy, getting things done. Orlin Hooper, Todd.
Orlin Hooper's jacked.
Rip the dream, dude. Rip
Poor
the
Orlin
dream.
Hooper. You hate him. Why do you hate Orlin Hooper? He's a nice guy.
I can only ask you to make that sound drop so many times, and now I don't care.
Kubo 92 is here. Let's see. Who else do we got? PDX VR. Holy crap. Felipe Lieras, AppJ, Karina Stimson, Mateo 311. Hack the Game Cat is here. Beardy and McBeardface is here. Says, woo, woo, let's go VR.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Best name ever.
Captain X77. Let's see. Rattlehead 9026. Skiba 007. We have a user over in Facebook. Says, hello. No spam in the kitchen. Nick Thompson is here. Kyle, can't change my name for 7 days. Kitchings. What? You can only change your name once.
He's changed it too many times. YouTube's giving him shit.
So you have to wait 7 days. That sucks. We've got a Z Storm VR sighting, Short Stack VR. We have Bacardi B. I am Dickel. Serenity is here. Holy crap, Define Tech. Love all you guys. Chatty. Let's see who else. The Sept is here. Sir
Dude, we're already up
Khalid.
to 70 names on this wheel.
Holy crap.
We have
Space
70 in chat right now. Yeah.
Space Denton is here. Everybody, say hi to Void. But you gotta
Hi,
use
What's up,
Void.
Void Citizen?
Void.
He lives in space.
He does. Space
yeah.
Denton, which is Void Citizen.
Void's the best. Always.
Techno Glitch is here, guys. Techno Glitch finally got his hoodie. I gave him a hoodie last week on and this week on Virtual Strangers. So he finally got his hoodie. He's been waiting like 2 years.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
I
only
just
going for
actually
vacant.
do you get there is a hoodie on your way to your house, but I don't know if it's for you.
Well,
That's
it's
right.
gonna be mine.
Pretty sure your wife won it.
My wife
Yeah,
won it. Yeah.
I was
yeah,
wondering
we'll see.
why you ordered a large for your wife because she's not large. But I ordered it in the cutest baby blue for you.
Oh, dude, that brings out my eyes, man. You just did me a favor.
It's
That's
gonna
right.
be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Joseph Alcantara, Michelle Dillon. I think that's your wife, Wes. How you doing, Michelle?
I think so. Yeah.
Paul Fennessy is here. Pico Guy, Ashes to Ashes. I think I already said, and I think that is got about it. Anybody see anybody else I did not call out?
You didn't really call me out,
Chris
and you
Oakes?
called everybody else who's here as a
Oh, I
guest
didn't
who
see
went
you.
into the chat. You did Z, Creeper Betty, Skiva,
Oh,
but
you know
no
what?
Alex VR, and I'm just wondering why.
Because I didn't go down far enough. I thought I was all at the bottom. I didn't. There's a whole bunch of people I missed. Chris Oakes.
Yeah, you
Holy
forgot
crap.
TDVR.
TDVR's
JP
here.
in the house.
Oh
King
my
Link
God,
VR.
Arabella
Alex.
72.
I think you're
Oh,
supposed to call
Brandon.
yourself out, Alex.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, right. I know, right? Yeah.
Lovable Lena. She needs coffee.
Peter
Fry guy in
Den.
the house.
Holy moly.
Lena, my moderator, thank you for coming.
JPVR.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so many people. It's tough to keep up. Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it. Guys, let's get into it. Let's talk some stuff, man, because there's been a lot of cool stuff happening this last year. This is our last show before the new year begins. And I thought it would be cool to kind of like get an idea of what everybody was thinking about 2022 and how the year was in VR. It's kind of like been a little bit mixed. Personally for me, and probably personally for you, a lot of you, this was a fantastic year in VR. But if we talk about VR as an industry, game wise, seemed like a little off year for me. But let's talk a little bit about it. Let's do this first. Give me your most memorable moment, whether it be good or bad, in VR 2022. You can pick anything you want, have anything all across the board. We'll start right at the top. Adam Bombadi will put you on the spot.
Oh, joy. That's when I get reminded that I hate my name having an A in it. Starting with that. I guess the first thing that pops to mind is finally getting to pre-order the PSVR 2. Because I never actually got the PSVR 1 because it had already been out for a little while. And I was like, they're probably going to announce something eventually. So hopefully I'll
It's 6
finally
years
get
later.
to... well,
Right.
yeah, I was like, by the time it was out, I was like, I already have my PC VR headsets. I don't know if I want to like go back necessarily. I'll just wait for what's better. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll get to finally dabble into console gaming and try to figure out how the heck you're supposed to like record and stream that mess. That'll be fun. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm looking forward to. It's the
So you actually
PSVR,
you've never tried PSVR at all then?
no, because
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like it would have been going backwards from the other headsets that I had at the time, and I was like, I don't know if I.
You've never
I
put
just
one
wanna
on
go
your
forward.
head?
No, I haven't.
Wow.
No.
It's gonna be cool for you then. So you did order
Yeah.
you pre-ordered one?
I
The
did.
PSVR
Yes, I got
2?
the bundle with the new Horizon game.
Horizon.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Nice.
That's so cool. So so somebody like you are really, really hoping that it's some of the library will be backwards compatible then, so you can play some of those older games that maybe you didn't get a chance to play.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm just sort of more forward looking. I mean, what were some of the bigger ones besides, I guess, like Iron Man VR?
Astro.
That's very
Astro
specific
Bot,
to
Wipeout.
PlayStation.
Blood and
though.
Truth.
Wipeout.
Wipeout.
Farpoint.
Farpoint
Yeah.
was probably it's in the top 5 of my all-time favorite games, whether it flat VR or whatever. It's in my top 5. For
Rush
sure.
of Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
Scary.
London
Very good.
Heist.
I'll have
But
to write
she
them
doesn't
down then.
need
Resident Evil
Rush of
7?
Blood because
Firewall.
that other game is coming. She doesn't need Firewall because Firewall Ultra is coming.
That's right.
That's
So
true.
it's like, I mean, I don't know. For
You're
me,
not,
it's
you're not
Astro
going to
Bot.
miss anything. All the stuff that's coming out is going to be just as exciting or better anyway. So
Should be better. Should be better.
Should be
We're
better.
6 years later. It should be
better.
better.
Damn well be
I
better.
hope so. Yeah.
If we get into it, it's like, oh wow, this sucks.
Oh my god, it's what the bad
You'll
on
get
PlayStation.
thumbsticks, so.
Yes, you do. Yeah, no more move controllers. Skiba, let's move on to you, man. What do you think? Your most memorable moment of 2022, good, bad, can be anything, even across the personal for you.
I am going to have to say that hanging out with you, Eric, and Todd, and Alex, and Betty, and Tribe, and Stacks, and Neos just last week or something.
Yeah,
Wow.
Maybe my highlight of 2020.
that's awesome.
I love
What? Wow,
that-
so fresh.
Yeah, that was an amazing time, man. I waited way too long for Neos, man. Literally, I've been waiting. You've been trying to get me into Neos for probably almost a year.
And Z was there.
Z was there.
Yeah,
Yep.
Z.
I was there.
Tribe.
Come on, Ski.
And we just
Come
went in there,
on.
and literally, I was like, I'm gonna go in for a couple hours, and like 6 hours later, I'm like, I gotta go. I'm like, I have to go.
Eric,
I have no
I've been
choice,
in Neos for 29 hours now.
Wow, really?
Good for you.
We just started playing it like a week ago. Not even a week ago.
Straight. He hasn't showered. He's been at 29 hours straight.
I'm living in Neos. Yeah.
My 2022 recap for Steam came out, like all
Oh
of
yeah,
us,
yeah.
right? And I played 93 games this year, right? And it was awesome, but 55% of my time in Steam was spent in Neos.
That's
If that
cool.
doesn't
That's
tell
nice.
you guys something. I play everything, and I spend most of my time in Neos. If you haven't been in there, you are missing
out. Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
We even had some
on
people
that.
from chat. Ryan Brannon, he came into Neos with us a few days ago and had a great time too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was super cool, man. I
Don't go alone, people. Make sure you hit up one of
Don't
these
go alone.
people.
Yeah,
Great point.
especially your first
Very
time.
good.
Scary.
Yeah, or if you're like me, do like the
100%.
first 10 times because I still probably don't know what the hell I'm doing in there.
Yeah,
There's so much to do. It's almost overwhelming.
It is.
It is.
Like
Crazy.
I don't even know how you could do it on your own. You probably couldn't. If you went on your own, you probably would never get the full.
No, you wouldn't
idea of what-
understand.
yeah,
You wouldn't
I
know
what
why
you
it
could
was
do.
special. You'd
Well, there
think it
wouldn't
was
be
the art-
anything cool to have. Like everybody has all of these amazing items in their inventory that they just pull
Right.
out and they're like, "Hey, look at this thing!" And that thing, you could have fun with that thing for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, "Okay, pull out a new
Crazy.
thing," and it's like, "Whoa, here's a new toy!" And you play with that for like an hour. Like it is crazy.
There was so many cool things, but one of the coolest things was Tribe Grey Wolf. The music box that he had. It was like almost like a gun or looked like a bazooka. That like
Oh,
had
yeah.
the music coming out of it. That thing
Oh,
was
that's
awesome.
cool.
Grey Wolf.
So
Yeah.
Eric,
My favorite
Just
moment.
strapped me to a
I want one that
rocket
says
once.
Mash Grey Wolf. Well, maybe not Grey
we
Wolf.
have one now that is the Q2C colors, and when I pull the trigger, it plays our theme song.
No,
Yeah.
they're really doing it.
Oh,
They're really
No,
doing
It's
he's
it.
so
got the
awesome.
bug.
And it shoots all
Roll
our
the footage.
colors and stuff. It's awesome. Roll the
Oh,
footage. I didn't come prepared. I'm sorry.
I have to
How dare
say,
you.
my favorite moment from that night was when Stax showed up. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
comes
A
cruising in
hoverboard?
on a hoverboard,
Oh,
like doing
yeah.
flips and stuff. Music's playing. It's
Oh.
like what? Like
What
oh
up,
my god!
homies?
Alex, did you
Yes.
see the
Okay,
video?
that's-
The video that
the
Todd had
hover-
put together?
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he
was
didn't
so
include
good,
any of
right?
the footage of me blasting people with bazookas. So
That thing was amazing when you were shooting people out into the space. I know we needed that.
Stacks
When
always
we
makes the most epic entrances into Neos.
it was great.
Right? like one time Z Storm was streaming working on the Mario Kart level, right?
awesome.
And just randomly Stacks drives by flipping him off. Didn't even know he was
and he drives by in slow motion. Just
yeah.
it was so good.
Green
You guys
snipe.
got your index when you just got your index.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, that's right.
Mateo, have you ever been in the Neos?
Yeah. I had, the perfect tour guides. Gave it.
Oh, did you? Oh, they took you
Oh,
in.
there you go.
They strapped me to a rocket. It was a fun time.
All of the
Sounds
most
wonderful.
nauseating things. Let's put you in there.
Can we make Mateo puke? Let's go.
Oh, that's too funny. Wes, you're the next one, man. We got to get Wes in there.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
we definitely got to get Wes in these.
Heck
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it for some time. I still have yet to have my initial trip in the Neos.
Oh, let's pop that cherry, Wes. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I'm
Tonight.
down, bro.
Tomorrow night.
There was
Tomorrow
There you
Well,
go.
I'm kind of booked through
Yeah.
through June, but we'll
It's worth it.
get you in
Oh,
there
wait.
somewhere.
Don't wait.
Hey.
Don't wait.
Touch Neos once and that schedule will change. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Let's
It's
go out
true.
the window.
Betty, how about you? Most memorable moment of 2022, either good or bad. Doesn't have to be good.
There's a couple of them. One is when I got my haptic vest.
Oh, heck yeah.
That was awesome to experience. And then the second was ordering my PSVR too.
I think a lot of it's gonna be. That could be a lot of answers.
What's been your favorite experience using the haptic vest?
I think creating a water window in Neos and then being able to walk through it and feeling the water rush
yeah.
down.
That's always cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. And to be able to do that ourselves was pretty awesome. Skiva helped me with that, but
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He helped me too. I was in a shower and I dropped the
Ooh.
soap and he helped me.
Yeah.
Is it real
I
smart?
saw. Yeah.
Go
yeah,
on.
it's special.
Go on.
Yeah.
Tell me more. You gotta
And
watch
my
the
most
footage.
other memorable moment was when I got hired on with Kluge Interactive.
Right.
I know, that's
That was-
amazing.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well deserved, way overdue.
Yeah. Crazy.
I
Amazing.
love like Betty is one of my favorite people. Kluge is one of my favorite companies and developers. So
Match made in
perfect
heaven.
Mitch.
I love you
Perfect,
too, Matt
perfect
Daddy.
Mitch. All right, let's go to Wes. What do you think, bro? You can't
Man,
say
so-
PlayStation 2. PR2.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
easy.
no, that's a little bit of a cop out, right? Because everyone knows that was the most exciting thing of the year was finally being able to get that pre-order in. But we had a lot of moments this year, and I feel like, you know, we've done pretty well considering that we all expected 2022 to be the year where next gen got here, but it all got pushed back a year, 2 years. But we've done pretty well. We've had some big moments. Of course, we kicked the year off with the epic 14-hour 2021 show, which was awesome.
Holy crap.
A couple weeks later, Jim Ryan on the stage at CES. That was exciting. Of course, joining Without Parole was huge for me and something that I still excited about on a weekly basis. I don't know, so many great games and mods this year. To be honest, with regards to like gaming announcements, I don't think anything excited me quite as much as the announcement of Switchback VR a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I got so super hyped when I saw that. I'm such a big fan of Rush of Blood, and I can't wait to get in there. 6 weeks, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
have
so
the thing
close.
on my
It really
face.
is.
Yeah.
And I think there's a good chance you'll be putting one on your head and demoing it next week.
I hope so, man. I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but at this point, I think anything otherwise would be a disappointment.
Agreed. 100%.
I hear one of the PSVR2 designers might be at our party.
Yeah, I
What?
believe.
What?
Wes.
Crazy. This is going to be an epic party. Epic. All right, the Gray Wolves, guys. Let's give
What's
us your
up?
let's give us your memorable moment, most memorable
Jordy!
moment.
You go first, honey.
Me first? Okay, so I think
You go first, Jordan.
I have two. So getting my best from you guys from Q2C. It came in the
Hell
mail
yeah.
a couple weeks ago. I'm
Awesome.
super pumped.
Congratulations.
So thank you for that. And then a few weeks ago, we were all playing in VR chat with the Family Feud. That world. Have you guys ever been in it?
I haven't, but I've heard it's super cool, right?
Yes.
It was insane. We
Most
had
of the chat was in that Family Feud.
yeah, it was
game.
Dark Angel, Brannon, Hack was in
Hack.
there,
Jenna,
Betty was in there, Jenna, Sequoia was in there. There's a lot of people. It was so fun.
Liv.
Michelle.
Liv.
Dude,
Michelle.
I love our
Yeah.
communities, man. I
Yeah.
love our communities. They're
It's
so
so much fun.
Yeah.
We need to do that.
Yeah, we should definitely do it again.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
fun.
Heck yeah. What was your other one? You said you had two? Oh no, you said your vest.
The
one.
haptics
How
vest,
about you?
yeah.
How about
The
you,
vest.
Tribe?
The best.
Yeah. How about you, Tribe?
I have two too. One is going to be being featured on the Q2. What can I say that?
Okay,
Yes.
one second here.
Q2C. I'm nervous. Okay, I need people around me.
Todd, we need
Just
to make the
staring at
name
me.
easier.
Right.
We need to make the whole name easier.
Yeah.
Q3C. Coming.
Just
And then
picture
the
us all
second
naked.
The second memory has to be when me and Stax got our first Neos tour from Skiva.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. That was
Yes.
that was just this past year? No way, really.
That was
Yeah.
last year.
We're gonna just
It
say it
was-
was this year.
Last year because you guys did the Christmas
Perfect.
video.
No worries.
Stax, when was it? Oh, our Christmas
was it?
video.
It
We made
was-
a Christmas video. That's my
It was
new one.
towards the end of last year when we had our tour with Skiva. Because I specifically wanted to go in with Skiva too, just to show me the ropes. So I think that's when we went in. Was like end of like the beginning of this year, towards the end of the last year, somewhere in that time frame. So
It was amazing. I ended up meeting two of my best friends that I've ever had. Yeah, love you guys.
Heck yeah.
Aw.
Yeah,
sweet.
that was cool.
Hey,
We
I
got
have a
Neos
question.
tour and he just stuck
Shoot.
around and all.
Are
that.
you guys the Gray Wolves or the Gray Wolves?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh,
Oh.
The
You can
Lone
say either
Rangers.
one.
Either one.
Really?
You're
Either
fine
one's
with it.
All right.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm fine with either one.
I like it.
Our last name is Grey Wolf.
Yep.
Right.
In real life.
So,
yeah.
but you just add the VES when we're pluralizing y'all, or
I don't know.
Oh, I love it.
You decide. I don't want to make those choices.
wolves. Boom. It's answered.
All right, for 2023, you have to decide when we change the new year. Mateo, your turn, man. What do you think? What was your most memorable moment of 2022?
PlayStation VR 2. I can't say being on Q2C because Tribe took that one.
Oh man.
I'm gushing.
Yeah, you don't want to be last, right? You don't want to be Stacks. He has to go after everybody else.
Yeah. Look at me.
I mean, 50% of the whole YouTube thing is just making relationships like this. That's some of the best part. It really is. As you guys know, I just love hanging out, talking whenever I'm free, being with fellow nerds. There's nothing quite like it, especially when you meet them in real life, except Adam wouldn't talk to me. She avoided me in real life.
On purpose. I didn't know you were there until after.
I'm just gonna
And I was
keep.
like,
I'm just gonna keep
Mateo in
going
the
with it, even though it's not real. We were at the same party and we didn't even see
She's
each
like,
other.
get away from me, nerd.
I don't know if I did it this year, but I did the Neos VR meta movie, and I can't remember if that was this year or last year, and it was absolutely fantastic.
I haven't done that yet.
That's probably the most unique VR thing I did.
Beginning of this year, wasn't it? I think. Yeah.
That's super cool.
Meta movie's so good.
But like this was a kind of bland year. Like I really enjoyed Morse 2. There were some games I enjoyed, but nothing really stood out. Like the good old days, like 2019 VR, where you were getting these blockbuster-ish games. Yeah, I mean this thing was probably my lowest point of the year. This
Ooh, really? Seriously? Wow.
I have such mixed feelings. It's a better Quest 2, and beyond that, it's poop.
Oh my god.
Poop for $6.99, or is it poop because it's $14.99?
Well, I mean, it's definitely not worth the price tag. The added features, I just they feel half baked. It feels like a dev kit. It feels like Meta doesn't know what direction to go, so they're like, "Here, figure it out for us. We know VR is great for everything, so figure out what it's great for."
It's a paid beta test, and with a steep price tag.
Yeah. I mean, like at $600, they'd be a cool device. But like, you could have made it $600 and ripped out the AR stuff, and I would have been happy.
Welcome to Quest 3. Actually, no, the Quest 3 will have probably better AR stuff. It just won't have like the eye tracking and all that.
Well, and that's kind of what it is. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. I mean, they didn't come out and say, "Here's your new consumer headset." They said from the beginning, "No, this is not Quest 3. This is going to be Quest Pro. This is," and I don't think we'll have Quest 3. We'll have Quest 3 because of the Pro. I think you're right. I think it's a dev kit. It's exactly what it is. It's a really expensive dev kit, but it's mainly meant for developers to learn how to develop for the Quest 3 and do more AR stuff.
I do just want to say I have a Quest Pro. I really enjoy it, but I didn't pay for it, so maybe I would be singing a different tune if I paid the full ticket price for it. But when I join my work meetings, I'm typically the only person. We do them in Horizon workrooms, and I'm typically the only person wearing a Quest Pro. And whenever I load into the room, people look over at me and immediately they're like, "Dang, there's that Quest Pro! Wow!" Like the eye and facial tracking is a big deal in social applications. It's a big deal.
I will 100% agree with you, and it is like natural and cool, but it's so niche. Like
it is niche,
like,
and it's not really
no
necessary
reason for it.
Like I could do the meeting without it, but I'm just saying that like it's like every time I go in there, people are like, "Whoa, okay, yep, there's that
the
face
virtual
tracking.
impact
Wow.
is very powerful."
Yeah, it is.
But when have I used it since the month it came out? And I said, "Hey, everybody, let's go into Horizon for the first time I've ever been there because it's garbage and stick our tongues out at each other." All right, bye. I got some video. All right, talk to you later.
Yeah, right. Take it off.
That's too honest.
Sorry.
Cool.
Sorry. Well, I mean,
We'll,
it's great. I love it. It's such an upgrade. It's totally worth
now
the
you're
price.
just full of shit. Nobody's
Well,
laughing
I think
at
even
it.
now,
Did Meta
I was
just
full of
tune in?
shit.
I think Meta just
somewhere
tuning
in the
now.
middle.
Meta just tuned in. He's like,
Yeah,
Those controllers
very
are dope.
cool. All right, Z, your turn, my friend. What do you think? What was your most memorable moment of 2022? Good or bad?
I got a few. I got a few. My first off would probably be going to CES, which is like my first VR event that I ever went to, and trying out the Tesla suit and the OO vest. Both of them were amazing, but
Hell yeah.
getting like actually like electrically shocked and stimulated in like with a whole suit on that could be used was just mind blowing, and just like punching myself in the face without any control was like, yeah, this is the next level. I was like, this is the next
That was the
level.
coolest.
Getting drunk and electrocuting you is the best.
It was amazing.
Dude, that wasn't a super controlled environment either. It was in the middle of a bar.
No,
People were drinking all day long, and they're like, "Hey, let's put Z-Storm in a suit."
And I was like, crank it up, let's go.
We're responsible. We're definitely
yeah.
super responsible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that was the time that I got to, meet Skiva and Eric and Alex and just everybody there, and it was so cool that I just like actually start meeting VR people in person, and Adam.
Yeah.
As well. And then
So you
the other
didn't
thing would
ignore
be,
Adam like Mateo did?
No,
No, Mateo did
Other way around.
She ignored-
I was the other way around. Hey, Adam, I'm at the
My
bar.
bad.
You got a drink with your name on it, and she's like, "Oh, go away." Freaking me out.
Hey, that
Piss
is
off,
fake
nerd.
news.
Oh, fake news.
I got the text to prove it.
Oh, that's too funny.
Half-Life 2.
I kept it all this time.
Half-Life 2 VR was my other big, one of my other big things, because I had never fully completed a Half-Life game. I always got like halfway through Half-Life Alyx, but never fully finished it just because I didn't have time. But Half-Life 2, I went in and I was like, this is nuts. It was so good in VR, especially with like the texture enhancements and everything, and it was just so cool. Just pushed all the way through it. And then the last thing would have to be is the Pico 4. I love this thing.
I know
a lot of
you
people
love
don't
the
like it,
Pico.
but
Yeah, you love that
I love
Solid
this thing.
headset.
It is.
It is. I like it. I like it too.
I really like it. This year, I honestly feel out of all the headsets I've played with, this is really the only one that I'm like, yeah, this is what if I didn't have a headset, I'd buy this. Anything else, I'd be like, nah.
So do you use it more? Like, do you use it a lot, or do you don't because you don't have the games on there yet?
Any games that come out that are on there that like that I could do a video on, I would on there, because it just it records better, looks better. And I really liked when we were in Utah, just walking around on the streets with the pass-through on,
That's
and
cool.
just like doing everything.
Playing
So
Fruit Ninja in the hot tub.
Fruit Ninja in the hot tub. That was
He even threw down a Quest 2 on the ground.
Yeah.
So cool. It wasn't a real one. It
wasn't a real one.
It was like, oh my god!
Oh,
Immersion.
Immersion.
Yeah, I think that's
Good answers all around. Alex, your turn, my friend. Hit it.
This year is really good, man. I gotta say, most exciting year of my life, easily. Like, I went to so many different events, conferences, expos. I was on so many planes going to different parts of the country, and beyond, and leading me to probably my most memorable experience, and that is attending the VR Awards. And being in Rotterdam, and then going to Amsterdam and spending a few days there. I've never been to Europe, so it was my first time going to Europe. And going to the VR Awards was memorable as hell, man. Everybody's walking around in tuxedos and ball gowns, looking amazing, and we're watching people accept awards for all the hard work that they've been doing over the past year and beyond. And getting a text to go and accept awards on behalf of Immerse while I'm sitting in the audience, and like going up there and being like, all right, give me that thing, give me the microphone, all right, here we go. Like, it was just it was a really special occasion, like I said, especially for never being in Europe. And that's got to be it. It was really awesome.
I agree. I was there with you. I mean, the two of us, having our picture taken on the red carpet in tuxedos at the VR Awards, that was just a surreal moment. After that whole year of us meeting for the first time in person at CES the year before, the January before, that was just crazy, man.
I can't believe I met you this year. Is that real?
I know. It just feels like forever. I know.
Right?
That's crazy.
It is. It's crazy. Wild. But awesome answers. Awesome answer. I'm going to hit it. We did have a super chat back here. We had Backsorn VR get a $5 super chat. Says, will Vive Focus be a Quest Pro competitor? That is a great question. Anybody want to jump up and take this?
Much better. Sorry. Whoa.
Anybody have an opinion that they want to post on the Flocus?
I don't
We
know.
will
I
see
think
the Flocus this
next week we'll have a bit better of knowledge because we're all going to see it in Vegas at CES. So
that's a good answer.
Might be a little too soon to make that prediction.
I'm gonna touch it.
I don't know why,
but I'm going to
would
put it
wanna
on my
compete.
face.
They
I don't know
changed
why
hardware
anyone would
developers.
wanna
They
compete
changed
with the Quest Pro.
They changed
I
the
agree.
hardware dude that worked on it from the other dude, I believe, right? Like the lead engineer or whatever. I believe they changed it on the team, so that's why I'm only hopeful this time. Apart from the actual,
It looks so
vibe.
nice, right?
It looks so nice.
It looks thin and light and small. It looks like I think maybe this will be the time. Like we keep getting disappointed by HTC.
Don't
I know,
get my hopes up.
I know they're gonna do it, Mateo. They're gonna do it, man.
Do it again.
They're gonna suck us in.
No.
You know who else likes when we suck us in?
Ooh.
They're gonna do it, Mateo. You're right though. What you said was, why would you want to be a Quest Pro competitor? You really don't, right? They don't want to be a Quest Pro competitor. The better question would be, will they be a Quest 3 competitor? I think is the better question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's making all that noise?
That would be short stack.
I mean,
oh no! What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing?
Oh my God!
I wasn't doing anything. I was just drinking a drink.
I wasn't. Well, knock it off.
Like,
We're talking about you.
Well, we'll say thank you to Backsorn VR for the $5 super chat, and would definitely. I think all of us that are going there are going to try it next week, and you'll check everybody's channels, and coming up soon, I'm sure you'll have a good chance to get a better idea of what the Flocus will be, or what. They're not going to call it the Flocus.
They're not
going to
If they called it the Flocus,
You
I
never
would
know.
lose my
Dude,
shit.
that would be amazing
That
if
would
they
be
did, right?
amazing.
That would be like the
That'd be
ballsiest
horrible.
thing
I don't
ever.
care what it is. If they call it the Flocus, I'll buy it. Like simple as that.
I'm
They call it the
almost
Flocus,
leaning
I'll buy
that
it.
way too.
Right? If they did it, you'd be like, I gotta get it now.
They do it
It's
for the meme.
Flocus.
I'll give
Just
them
to
the
make
money.
fun of this thing, I got it. I got a
Me, I'll give
Flocus.
them the money.
Oh my God, it's too funny. I do have to say this real quick. So you Betty, I know a lot of you guys, the party crew, right? The guys that always get together and play, and guys and girls that always get together and play like Contractors and Pop One on Fridays and Saturdays. They have like this big, Discord chat, Betty. What's the name of that Discord chat?
Party chat.
Party chat.
Yeah.
So apparently, I just want to say this because I think it's the funniest thing in the world. Apparently, they got Tasselhoff, who is the 3D printer of our group, to make this thing that's going to go on your Quest. That's like a drink hat, so you can drink beer while you're playing VR. So he's currently making these drink hats that will attach to your Quest that have everything you need to do it, so you can get shit ass drunk and not have to take your Quest off and take a sip of your beer.
I guarantee
That's the one, dude.
How have you not made this yet?
Saying he needs that beer holder on his headset, and he's actually making it. Oh my God! I cannot wait to see this.
Well, we've asked the question. We've asked the question for years. How do we get the white trash crowd into VR?
We have our answer.
There's money in this because
Hell
it's
yeah.
hard
There
to
is.
drink.
There
with
is.
VR
Yeehaw,
headset.
brother.
Well, seriously, because it doesn't have to be alcohol. I mean, I guess you
That's
could put like
true.
water in it, but why would you?
Yeah, you
What's
get
a
a bottle
barrel?
of water or
Lame.
soda or
so
Lame.
A beer can on each side and drunken bar fight. That should come as a package deal.
Oh my
I
God,
agree.
that would be
Yeah.
great.
All right, can I be
Yeah,
real
we
for a
should
second
market
though?
that.
Are you guys drinking beer out of a straw?
For real.
If I
didn't
know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
choice, if I didn't have a choice,
Like,
It would have to
Yeah.
be. It would have
if
to
you
be
make
like
it the
a
long skinny
shotgun
and
or
let me get
something,
like
right?
2 White Claws on each side, then maybe I can
It's
get
coming.
on
Somebody's
board.
gonna have that picture of 2 White Claws.
It'll
on the
work.
side of their headset.
Yes,
You could just put like a beer bong on there and shotgun beers, like a whole beer at a time, right?
Maybe you can put some actual bongs on there. Let's see.
Finally,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right,
There
now
you
we're
go.
talking.
Light.
All right, now we just brought this to a whole nother level.
A whole
We're gonna
other
go light
Now
level.
I'm in.
QTC after dark.
my God.
Q2C
Now we're
after
ready.
dark.
Now we see this.
I was drinking in this during Christmas, using it to record the holiday, and it's
Nice.
a little bit easier because there's no bottom. So,
Right.
but whenever my hand got close, the cameras go a little like off. So I'm like, mist in my mouth a little bit, a little beard in my chin, and, a little beer. And then the thing started stuttering, so I thought the beer was going to come back up. So I was like, all right, I'm done with this.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. I love it.
All right, getting things back on track now as the host of this show. Let's hear from Chinatown D.
D. What you got, girl? D. D, you need to be more vocal. You gotta get yourself out there, girl.
Dude, where am I supposed to break
Just
in
jump
with?
in and say, Betty,
12
shut
other-
it. It's my turn.
Telling
Say,
Betty
Z-
there.
You say Z-Storm. Shut it, bro. It's my turn.
No.
Todd and Eric.
No. I am quietly waiting my turn.
It's now.
It is your
But
turn. You
anyway.
have the floor, D.
All right. So my favorite moment from this show includes this guy right over here to my because I'm trying to see what
Alex
camera it is.
VR?
Short stacks or Alex?
Yes,
Alex VR, yeah.
Oh,
when you called your wheel win, dude, that was fucking
I remember that.
That was pretty
He's
good.
like, I'm winning this one, and
So-
he freaking wins it.
it got a timestamp.
Yeah, so yeah,
cemented
they were both live on air, right? So
history.
Skiva and Alex were both live with us
Yep.
on the show.
Yep.
Alex had his name on the wheel, and he's like, "I'm gonna win this one." And D spun.
I remember that.
And he freaking won.
Roll the clip, Todd.
And then he's like, "Do not respin. I'm taking that prize."
That was the best day of my life. Right there.
The next
Wow,
best
mine
thing when you
too.
get your wife's hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to send 2 hoodies so Brittany can get a hoodie. What size is she
Sending
really?
hoodies.
Absolutely.
Yes, shut up, Eric.
No, we need more hoodies over here.
We
Yeah,
do.
we do.
We do. Good job, D. Was that it? Anything else?
Well, I mean, that was for this show. Since we're talking about like gaming and everything, actually
Yeah.
getting into PC VR and building this rig,
Yes. Good answer.
completing Half-Life Alex, dude. I already miss it.
Yes.
I already miss it. It was so good.
What?
Man, and how about that stream when all that money was pouring in for
Right.
Daniel
And
to
buy
rig?
your parts.
Woo, God,
God,
and
yeah.
D's just coming
Crying.
unglued, just tears
Dude,
rolling.
that
Oh
was
That's
man.
when I
awesome.
fell in love with her. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like,
That was awesome, man.
Roll the clip, Todd.
Somebody shut up, Drive.
Hey, there's timestamps, so if you want to pull those videos up, real quick, we can.
We do. I will at one point. We will definitely go back in and do that because this community definitely stepped up and helped the out achieve her goal of getting into PC VR, man. That's an awesome moment when you can like really get an idea of what VR is all about. You can get into games like Half-Life Alex and some of those other games. Betty,
And
And you
chat-
get a
What
And you
was
get a
the first
flashlight
game you
and after
played,
the
D?
fall.
Was it after the fall or Half-Life Alex?
I seriously
good
will
question.
never play After the Fall on my Quest standalone again unless I absolutely have to. 'Cause there's no.
It's so nice on PC.
Oh
It's
my
a
God, yeah.
huge upgrade.
Absolutely.
Huge.
But special
is.
shout out to Spry for helping me put that thing together over Discord, the PC, because I was driving myself nuts.
good man, VR spray guy.
Yep.
Good,
that's
man.
right.
Yeah.
Good
Good job, dude.
All right, Stacks, you are the last one, bro. This is going to be a tough one to beat all
All
these other
right.
answers, but I'm sure
Yeah,
you'll come
no
up
kidding.
with
There's
something
so many great
profound.
answers.
No
I
pressure.
have-
Just be something
I-
really great, dude. Be
I have-
something special.
I have some. So like so starting at the beginning of the year was when I was hired by Vale to do trailers and videos.
Nice.
So thank you, Vale. I love Vale.
Doing some awesome
Um,
job with that too, by the way.
yeah.
Man.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yes.
And then was meeting you guys at PAX West. That was the best. That was so sick.
That was so awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Especially the arcade where we were doing what was that game?
Killer
Queen,
V.
Killer
Killer
Queen,
Queen.
dude. Yes.
Queen.
Yeah. God, that was so
much
sick.
fun. That
And
was
then
hilarious.
so I guess I have two more. Sorry. It was I bought my
It was a great year.
I bought my first PC VR headset, which was the Index. I full sent. I was a
Nice.
Quest 2e for like a year and a half, and then I was like, you know
Garbage.
what? I'm gonna get an Index.
Wait.
Most amazing
Max,
thing
I
I've
better
ever
be
done.
in one of your memories.
Yeah,
Okay, if we want to add one, it's Neos with Tribe and Skiva all the time.
Every time.
Always good. And Z, when we're building the Mario Kart, I pop in
Oh, wow.
Z. You have Z and Skiva. They're like
and
doing their
and
thing,
and
and Betty?
and
And who built the fish and Zexified and
What? I'm sorry, what? Zexified? What happened?
The Mario Kart. All right, the Mario Kart. That's like a whole side tangent of me, Tribe, Skiva, and Stacks and Betty working on that Mario Kart map. That was a huge chunk of my year as well. Like that was so cool.
Yeah,
cool.
It was so cool.
Can you guys get in and finish that thing, by the way, please? Yeah,
One
sometime
day.
soon. Jesus, you guys are slacking.
Every time I get back in there, Z Storm has 4 other new maps going, hey, I need help. I'm like,
oh, 2023. It needs to be finished. 2000.
I want to get DMCA'd. I want to get a plaque from Nintendo saying you guys cannot do this. So that's
yeah. I don't think they send plaques when they DMCA.
No, it might be another form of communication.
We're gonna frame the email. Whatever email we get for a cease and desist, we're gonna frame it.
That's it. Mateo had it. Laminate the cease and desist order.
That's right. And then the final one would be the esports tournament for Vale. It was the cool part about that was seeing all my favorite people playing on stage while I was sitting in a chair. So like Samachi
was kicking ass.
Clev, you had all these like VR esports gamers up on stage, and it was so cool to watch them play, and it was so amazing. And then getting to meet like Adam Bombardi, getting to see you, Eric.
Oh, she's like,
she just he's out.
Adam
He's like, I'm out.
Don't say my name, bro. Please don't say my name.
Mateo was right. She does avoid everybody.
See, I told you guys.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's awesome.
Man, you're right. That turn, I want to see more of that in 2023. That
seriously,
I went to that thing. I had never been to any other esports, flat or VR. This was exciting, man. It was just such a cool thing to do. The presentation and the way they did that was top notch. It was really well done. I want to see more of that. I would go to more of that.
Like I got a question for you, Stacks.
Any VR esports, I would love to just go watch my friends play on stage, or just people that I watch, or like on Twitch and stuff like that. Just.
But was there a little bit of you that was like, it should be me up on that stage?
So close, right?
A tiny
bit
for sure.
A little bit. You're like, it should be me.
I joined Homeland Esports with Panda. You guys, Virtual Panda on
Virtual Panda's
YouTube.
awesome.
Yeah. And we were just like, screw it. Let's be their content creator team that joins a team and just see how far we can go. But we actually were a really decent team. And then you had Viper, freaking
Decimate.
He was on Boss Fight, so he's really, really good. And so Boss Fight, and then Little Sayonara, he knew how to throw grenades. He knew like where placements would go. Like there's a lot of strategic, like when you get into the competitive scene with VR, especially like when you throw a grenade in VR, like I can get it down in like CS:GO or something, right? For the competitive scene, like being able to like flick with my mouse and stuff on my. But like in VR, it's so different because you have to know when to let go on your follow through, and like being able to place things in certain locations and understand the map fully. So it's so interesting to watch people play on stage and watching them throw it, and then you see the screen right next, like you see the little arc of where the grenade is being placed, and it like takes someone out, and you're like, oh my god, this guy's cracked. He's so good. I don't know.
It's amazing how competitive they were too, man. At that tournament, they were just they were so good, and you could tell the top teams were just really, really good. And even beating some of the other teams that were there, you just could tell like how good these guys were. Like if you ever played them, they would just automatically decimate you. So you need balanced lobbies, by the way.
and Vale's like a totally like separate genre. I would love to see Onward played on stage where they can lay down, like lay down behind barriers and stuff, because you can lay down in Onward, right? So so it would be cool. Yeah, or Breachers. Oh, that's a good one from the
Firewall.
Yes.
Ultra.
Breachers is so good.
Cannot wait.
So let me ask you this, you guys, because you're talking about grenade throws, and I played so much Firewall, but in Firewall you're using the aim controller, so the grenade throw ended up being this like arc that comes off of the end of your aim controller, and you push a button and thump, it just kind of like launches it. You're not like using your actual hand and like flicking your wrist to throw it. In Breachers that's the case, and I realized that I suck at throwing grenades compared to doing everything else because I have like no experience grabbing it and like using my wrist to like project where it's going to go. Do you think that the new Firewall will have manually thrown grenades like we're talking about, or do you think they'll kind of stick with what they did before?
I think it will. I think
the new controllers, I think, lead towards actually throwing a grenade. So
yeah,
I agree. But you shouldn't assume just because you suck at throwing grenades in Breachers that it's actually your fault, because I can tell you from experience that certain games just can't get that throwing mechanic down just right, especially when a game's in alpha. So that's something that you might notice get better over time, not just through your own practice, but the game itself getting better.
Oh, that's good. I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Now you feel much better.
Actually, Alex, you just not good. Just
1v1 me. 1v1 me.
Oh, I want to watch that one.
Me.
Invale, let's go. Invale, let's go.
Whoa.
Adam, welcome back. Did Mateo creep you out?
Yeah, my computer was
Like, I'm outta here?
It just decided to restart. It's like, you know what? Enough of this. Boom. You need an update now.
It was too funny. As soon as Stax had mentioned your name, like, I was great meeting Adam, and boom, you're out.
You're
like,
gone.
Yeah.
I would have just blamed him then.
Quit scaring the girls away.
Oh my God, so true.
Guys, it's been almost an hour. Do you want to give a game away? Let's give a couple games away. What do you think? Let's do, like,
Give
2
a
games
game away.
So, guys, have any of you tried a game called Rogue Ascent?
Yes, I have played like 100 hours in Rogue Ascent personally.
Love this game, guys.
So good.
Love this game. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites, and they just got a cool Christmas update, and they're adding classes. They're gonna have up like the 5 classes now of roguelite action. So
and it's a hand tracking game.
And hand tracking,
correct.
Hand tracking, but you know what? To me, it's not just a hand tracking game. Like you hear hand tracking so many times, and you're like, it's just a gimmick game of hand tracking. It is so not that. The base game itself is so damn good. It just happens to be a hand tracking game, right?
Yeah.
Do you all use the hand tracking with it, or do you use controllers when you play it?
You have to, unfortunately, right now.
I thought they were at.
You can use controllers as well,
Yeah,
but I personally don't
can
like
you?
that. Yeah, but it's marketed for hand tracking because that's what you want, and it feels great with hand tracking. Like using your hands to actually do the power-ups and everything, it feels the best with it. I prefer it over the controllers.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression that you could not use controllers, so that's good to know.
All right,
so it's like Eolia. It's like Eolia. It has great hand tracking support, but you can use controllers if you want.
Yeah,
Look at that glorious
and
wheel.
that one's super easy too, because you don't even have to do anything. All you do is set your controllers down in Eolia, and it automatically switches over to hand tracking, and then vice versa. Yeah, you don't have to go to a menu or nothing. Yeah,
you can almost not even read the names.
I know, it's crazy.
I know.
Wow.
All right, let's do it. Let's spin the wheel.
Let's go. All
right, this is going to be
Here we
go.
For Rogue Ascent.
Alex
is going to win.
Alex is
Thanks, Betty.
Here comes Alex.
calling it right now.
Thank you to the developer. Thank you to Click Games. We have 3 keys to give away tonight, guys. 3 keys for Rogue Ascent.
If I win, double it and give it to someone else.
Oh, it was almost Creeper Betty. Oh, look who's going too.
Wait, how do you double it?
I can see
Give
it.
him 2 games?
Oh no way!
Dark Angel.
Who doesn't love Dark Angel?
Right?
Oh yeah.
She was in Neos with us the other day too.
No, you don't. You can't. There's no way.
No.
Congratulations, Dark Angel. It's an amazing, awesome game, and I can't wait to see what they do in 2023 because they're really working on that game hard, and there's going to be a lot coming from Rogue Ascent. You want to do another one back to back? Let's do another one.
Yeah, run it.
It's also got Twitch integration, so people who have haptic suits, you can link it to Twitch.
Yes.
People who donate, it can make like grenades go off, and it can make confetti pop in your face and spawn bosses. And you have Twitch chat on your hand in the Quest 2. So if you stream it, you can have Twitch chat on your hand in the game.
What?
Sick.
Super
So
sick.
handy.
Yeah, and I was saying before
No pun
classes
intended.
too. Currently, there's 4 classes in the game. There is a 5th class that's going to be coming very soon.
Oh,
That's going to be
really?
freaking amazing. Yep.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
Keep an eye out for this game. It's going to be super cool.
Hey Todd, did you get any more spin the wheel music?
I did
By any
not.
chance?
I got the same
I had
two just for
nightmares.
Tribe.
Play the clip.
I had nightmares with that music.
Tribe, you need to send. Tribe, you got to send him some new music, some new wheel music, man.
This is the music just for Tribe.
How about a Tribe Grey Wolf song for the Tribe Grey
Mario.
Wolf? Who doesn't love that jingle though?
I know, right? It's the best jingle ever.
Can anyone do a Mario impression?
Let's go.
It's me, Mario.
Party.
Of course, now it won't stop.
It's broken.
Turn that shit off, yo.
Yes.
Who was that?
Shut off, yo.
Oh,
Hey,
Bacardi
that's not what Mario says.
Turn that shit up, yo.
Turn that shit off, Luigi. Bacardi B,
Brad
congratulations.
Mario.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Bacardi B.
Right,
All right.
Cardi.
We got a couple cool more things to give away tonight, but we'll do those a little bit later. Let's get back to it, guys. Let's go back the opposite way. We'll start with Stacks this time. Guys,
Oh, great.
we're not getting through everything tonight because it's taking too long.
We have
Let's
so many
pick one
topics
here.
and it is not
Thank
going to
God.
happen.
I like going
Seconds.
last.
All right, what do you guys want to do? Let's do your favorite new headset of 2022. That's boring. How about give me this? Give me your favorite game of 2022 DLC or update. So it can be a new game, it can be a DLC for a game that's already been out, or it can be an update that changed the game in some way. But give me your favorite of 2022. Stacks. Can't say Veil.
So,
Can't say Veil.
like favorite as in like tried it for the first time or like new release.
It was just
new
you
mod?
enjoyed it
whatever.
the most of
Doesn't matter,
2022.
yeah.
Oh,
Can be any of
Okay,
Good.
so yeah, so I'm gonna have to say my favorite mod, which because I played it a lot, even flat screen, was the Raft VR mod. I don't know if you guys tried that
Oh,
out.
I want to try
Playing-
that.
Playing with Skiba, Betty, and I think Rips. We tried getting Tribe in there, but it's literally so much fun. You just sit on a raft and you're like collecting stuff to build your raft out. I don't know if you guys know what
There's an
raft
App Lab
is,
game
but
that's outlets just like it. Yeah.
Is there really an App Lab game? What's the App Lab game?
I did a review. It's on our channel.
Oh, okay.
Ocean Craft.
Maybe I should check that. I heard that's a pretty good channel. I
Yeah.
should check
You
it
should
out.
watch your own channel, Mash. Jesus Christ.
the mod is really good. I was gonna say Payday 2 because we
Oh,
literally played that the
mm.
other night and had
Yeah.
so much fun. Was
so
Payday.
much fun.
Yeah,
That's a good one
seriously.
too.
And we all learned that
We
It's
just
a
gotta do
old
that one more
VR mod
time.
though,
We
right?
got
That's
this.
been around for a long time.
Tribe is cold-blooded murder.
Who like what? I just pistol whipped him. Now I killed him.
And Betty cannot drive. We learned.
Oh.
Betty in
I'm
the car.
second place.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a couple of good answers. I do want to check out the raft. I will do it. So next time you guys are going to let me know, I would absolutely get back in there. I think Adam
Yeah,
wants to
it's
do
a
it too,
blast.
so we should all do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
We'll do
love
it.
it.
Mateo, we got to get
That
Mateo
would
in there
be
too.
fun. How many can we have
Raft
on
party.
the raft?
Honestly, I think you can have 8.
I think it's 8. Yeah.
Raft
Whoa.
party. I'm bringing the task drink helmet. We'll get all.
And overboard.
Hell yeah.
Overboard.
All right, D, you go. Your favorite game, DLC, or update?
Well, shoots. You know, I don't have.
Can't say
too much
Half-Life
to-
Alex. I'm just kidding.
No, you definitely could say that for sure. That's a good one to say if you wanted to.
What he said. Half-Life Alex.
It's a good one.
What'd you like
You can't
about
beat
it?
that one.
Dude,
I know
just
you love some Blaze Rush too. You had a lot of fun in that.
Oh,
too, right?
that's true.
Yeah, but it
Oh,
wasn't
good.
my, 2022 moment. So
After the fall?
Cool.
no.
No.
As much no, seriously, no. With as much after the jank that game has, I love it. Sorry, Mash, but the jank.
Skiva's face.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Steve,
no.
I'm like
We
physically
broke
hurt.
Steve.
Someone's got to have a hang up button on this, right?
Sorry.
I mean, After the Fall is a good answer, man. Like that's the first game that everybody plays when they go get their PC VR, and that's for a reason, right? I
mean Half-Life.
That's what I said. I'm sorry. What did I say?
You said After the Fall.
After the Fall.
Okay, but I was trying to get everybody to go to the play After the Fall. That's what I mean. Half-Life Alyx, though, right? That's like if you're getting a PC VR for the first time, and you have to go play Half-Life Alyx.
Absolutely. But After the Fall, I do have to say I've put more hours into that than anything.
That was my number one in my Steam 2022 update was After the Fall. And
Yeah, same.
You
same
just
here.
beat me on games played. I think you said you 93. I think I was at 88. 88 games played.
Yeah, and After the Fall was my second most played. It was Neos and then After the Fall.
Oh, Neos. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. All right, Alex, you're up, my friend. What was your favorite game, DLC, or update, or mod? Mod too.
So, I answered this question recently on the Crewcast, and I am like trying to decide if I answer it differently, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna call it Zenith. Being able to jump into an MMORPG in VR with friends was really special. You know, like I only played to level 40 and then I like looked around and I'm like, okay, I'm good. So like it didn't have like that staying power that like a true MMO does have. But that was a period of time where everyone stopped what they were doing and jumped into Zenith. Like everyone was questing, like leveling up, getting into groups together, doing the quest together. It was a really awesome like Venn diagram moment for Skiva and I because we don't always play the same kinds of VR stuff. So like for he and I just be able to like, I'm hitting him, I'm like, yo, Zenith. He's like, yeah, let's go. Boom. And the two of us go in there, like running around together. It was great. I loved Zenith. It was a huge win for the VR community. Like the top selling game on Steam, period. When it launched, like flat screen or otherwise, the top game. So, and then going to the Zenith launch party at GDC that coincided with my birthday, and like being kind of behind the scenes and seeing the team of Zenith like celebrating all of their success was also kind of something special. So, I got to give it to Zenith.
Heck yeah, great answer. Are you thinking about getting back in now that they got to sell this new stuff?
Yes, I want to do it on PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so much better too, right?
much
like,
better.
Yeah.
Like
Show
holy
you
crap.
around.
So I did a Blade Master when I played Zenith the first time, and this time I'll either do the Cyber Ninja, which is upcoming still, right? It's not out yet, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll either do the Cyber Ninja or I'll run the Mage class and do something a little bit different. But yeah, I think PlayStation VR is going to be huge. You know, I mean, we have all talked about this, and I think a lot of people will jump into Zenith that previously didn't, because there will be millions of people into VR as a result of the PlayStation VR 2 that were not into VR previously. And Zenith is a no-brainer, I think, for anybody who likes gaming. So yes, I will play again, and I'm going to wait until February. Is it a launch title?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll jump in there in February. So if anybody wants to start a new character with me, hit me up.
We have our
you.
own guild. We have our own
I'm
guild
with
right
you.
here. Look at this. We could form our own guild right here. All these people.
Yeah, is everybody going to start from level 1 again, though? You know, that's
Yeah,
it's
hell
a
yeah.
big
I'm
thing.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do it all over because
I'm not playing that game again until that Cyber Ninja comes out.
I feel you.
Soon.
I know it's been a threat for
It's been a minute. Yep.
like 8 months, 9 months.
That's why you don't reveal shit too soon.
Yeah, I know.
Because then everyone's like, "Where the wait? I thought it was out already." You know, like
Like,
everyone
waiting.
always
Like I'm not going to
assumes it's
buy
already
it
out.
till it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't announce your shit too soon, please.
I want to
Full
just
body
So cool.
we got 2 super chats, 3 super chats that have come in. I don't
Holy
want them to
shit,
get lost
I
in the
have missed
shuffle.
them. I'm sorry.
Backsorn VR says Skyrim VR planned completely changed Skyrim, the body physics and grabby mod. I'm not sure what those are. Anybody you guys played Skyrim
the
VR?
added mods on them. Yeah.
Anybody played
There are
Skyrim
mods
VR? I
where you
haven't
can
played
grab
it in
the
forever long.
NPCs.
Skyrim
It's
is
been a
so
while.
good. It's insanely good. It was my first Skyrim experience ever was Skyrim VR on PlayStation VR, and I was blown away. Like it is ridiculously awesome. And if you're out there and you haven't played Skyrim, you are seriously missing out if you don't play Skyrim VR. It is ridiculously good.
Super
What's
cool.
up, Stacks?
That's me. I've never
That's
played
you?
Skyrim.
Never played
Like, not even flat.
You
Oh,
have to play it in VR,
no!
dude. It is
Wow.
You've
ridiculous.
got an index now. You got to play it.
kick.
Wait,
What was that?
wait.
Mateo?
Make sure
Vote the kick.
you.
Can we
Oh
vote?
yeah,
the
yeah.
kick?
We can vote to
Vote
kick them right
to
now.
kick.
Actually, let me ask you one. Let me ask you one other thing. Have you played No Man's Sky?
I love No Man's Sky.
In
Okay.
VR.
You should see my underwater base in No Man's Sky.
Nice.
Stacks is next level,
Wow.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I have
Good,
like
good.
300 and some hours in that game, and Stax' base is the coolest I've ever seen. It was
Oh,
really
that's cool.
Mhm.
Nice. Nice.
We got another
Cool. What was
super
the
chat
other,
from. We got another super chat from TDVR Gaming. Says, just doing this because I want to say that I might be cool, and you are cool. Thanks for the super chat.
And then he followed it up with $1.99 super chat. Says, "Try Gray Wolf." You want to do it, Tribe?
Yes.
Thank you for the super
Yeah.
chat. We appreciate it. That's awesome. All right, Z,
But
you're up next,
Skyrim
man.
VR though. Wait.
Yeah.
One thing
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to make sure to mention:
Hmm.
if you try to mod that game on PC, it is the biggest headache in VR and
True.
modding you will ever take on. It is
Skyrim?
awful.
Ping.
Absolutely.
Ping.
Soul BC. Follow Soul
Genghis.
BC's
I was gonna
videos.
say,
at Genghis.
isn't there like
I
a
followed
mod
Soul
manager that you can
BC.
use?
Yeah, and they're all the same, and they all
They all
awesome.
suck.
Yeah, I
It
know.
does
They
suck.
just made a thing to like
You need to do
almost
Ginga's.
install all the best mods. You gotta
Yeah, you
follow
need to do
Genghis.
Genghis.
Genghis,
Ginghis's video. Yes.
I
Yeah.
messaged her,
Genghis.
talked to her. It broke.
I don't even play it, and I know.
Well,
I
then
know I
you're
need to go to
bad,
Genghis.
Tribe. You're either you're
Get
just
good.
I
bad.
have
Yeah.
never heard
No.
anybody
If-
say that about the mods.
If you
Get
go
good
into the
moment.
into the reviews, there's tons of people with headache emojis, and this is awful. Modding
Okay,
is
well,
awful.
let me throw this out there. I played it vanilla as hell on PlayStation VR and loved every single second of it.
Yeah, it's not.
And
a game
that's
you
on a
need to
fuzzy
mod.
ass PSVR. So just play it.
Agreed.
Just play it.
Just play it. All right, Z, you're up, man. What do you got?
All right, I think I'm also gonna have to go with what Alex said for Zenith. If it wasn't for this last update, Zenith would not have made this list.
Really?
I probably would have said it would have been Neos or the Forest. I had a lot of fun in the Forest. So it was my first time playing through all that. Spent 100 days in the Forest, did that whole thing and beat that, and I thought that was a ton of fun. But this latest update for Zenith was just like nuts, having the whole creature catching thing in. That was basically like adding in Pokemon, then having the new raids and everything like that, and the new like level 50 armor and stuff. It feels like completely different to me. So it was a lot of fun for that as far as games go.
I like it. I like it. Both those are good answers. And somebody said in chat, said Subnautica is another good one. And
It's so
I had
good.
somebody buy me Subnautica for Christmas. Scion from Virtual Strangers. He bought me and Wes, I think, Subnautica, because we've never played it in VR.
Oh, it's
I've
so
never-
good,
actually
dude. You've never
flat
played it in
either.
VR?
No.
Nope.
It's good.
Nope.
Did
So I
they
think
have
we're
motion
gonna.
controller support
It's
to
good.
it?
No.
Did they really
No.
add them? They added motion controls?
No.
No,
they
I was
didn't.
asking.
No.
Oh.
No. 'Cause that made me that was one of the first things I tried when I got my original HTC Vive, and it made me motion sick because I'm sitting there and diving, and it just felt really weird. So I mean, but that was when I was in the beginning. So maybe I don't know. My sea legs have
You've
grown
got your
since then,
VR
but
legs now. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I'd be willing to try it again, but that,
Yeah.
that was an interesting one. It was tough.
Green,
Yeah, I think
Green
we're
Hell.
definitely
Green
gonna
Hell
have
would
to
have
hit
to be my other one.
Oh,
Green Hell
was
was.
good too.
Yeah,
that was a
that
big
It was the
decision
hardest,
too.
the hardest game I've ever played in VR.
Yeah.
Hands down, the first game that made me want to actually just throw my headset and be done with it so badly. I started
frustration,
over
right?
multiple times
Yeah.
and died. And I'm like, I can't beat this. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's like, you died of breathing, you died of blinking, you died of sneezing.
Dysentery.
Like,
Dysentery. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
Taking
sound like a
leashes
game for
off
me.
myself.
That
was
does not
always
sound like
fun.
a game for me.
But
Wes, I'm not
soon-
doing it now.
as soon as you figured it out, though, it was the coolest thing in the world to be able to be like, all right, I have to do this to keep myself alive, this, and this, and build up the armor on yourself and everything like that to survive. And it was the coolest feeling.
I'm assuming you played it Quest native
I played it PC. I played a PC VR
because that
with
PC
one.
build.
So
was
I'd
pretty
play
rough.
I'd play it for 3 hours, and there was like a memory leak. So 3 hours, then I'd start to lag. I'd save, quit the game, and relaunch it, and just kept playing it in 3 hour segments. And the cutscenes in there,
Blow your mind in the PCVR version.
mind blowing
Yeah.
in the PCVR
Big
version.
time.
I went in there, and it's the first game in a long time that my hairs just did
Wow.
not stop standing on end with how
What?
euphoric the all the cutscenes were, and the
Yeah.
whole voice acting and the storyline. Mwah, just so
What game
good.
are we talking about?
Green Hell
Hell.
VR.
Green Hell.
Green Hell, yeah.
Serve it up.
Green Hell.
Didn't
Yeah.
even know they had cutscenes.
I know they didn't advertise it very well. Like they didn't advertise it very well at all. I don't think. And like when I went into it, I was like, I didn't know this is what Green Hell was like at all. Crazy.
It was a good one. But
I
it
couldn't
didn't.
even-
It didn't make the list for game of the year, though. Unfortunately, it was
Yeah.
that's bad.
Crazy.
So
It did for us, yeah.
Yeah.
the game was awful.
I got you,
It's
Nash.
not
I
bad,
got
but-
you, bro.
I know.
Somebody give me a code for What's the Bet, by the way. Like, I want to play that game.
Who's gonna
Somebody-
pay
what- what do
25
you
bucks
guys
to give
have?
you a
Come
code
on,
for
you
that?
stole. I'm
don't.
next. I was gonna say,
I
what
don't want
the
you to
bat?
pay. I'm assuming one of you has a list with a code in it.
Do you think they like us enough to give us codes?
Can you imagine?
There's
if I reached
10
out and
other
like, hey, guys,
beautiful people in this chat, Todd, other than
There
you
is.
two.
That's true.
All right.
I might
That
be
is
able to
true.
help you out. Hit me up after.
Somebody,
Yes, there we go.
Guido7335 sent me a key the other day during Virtual Strangers for Garden of the Sea.
Nice.
So
I
because
like
now I
that
have
game.
because I said if I
love
can
that
get
game.
if I
It's a
said if
good
I get
game.
access
It
to
is
it, I'll
good.
go play it because I've been pissing on that game for 6 months.
You've never
and
played
and
it.
I've never actually played it.
You go around on the boat and stuff.
It's nice.
so-
So I said
I
I'll
love
actually go play it. If somebody get, if I said I won't buy it, but if I can get a key, I'll go play it because I figured I'll reach out to the developer and get a key. And somebody bought it for me, so now I have to do it. Damn it!
You'll probably
Yes.
like it, dude. It's a nice, like just like warm, comfortable experience. It's
see
nice
it.
to play through.
Mateo, did you play Garden of the Sea?
And it's be haptics.
I
too.
did not.
Garbage of the Sea. I don't know.
Oh,
Man, I'm rubbing off on you, man. What's going on?
He is.
I know.
Did you ever play
Really?
Raccoon
He's
Lagoon?
like
Mash?
mini Mateo.
No,
Like,
no.
the
Haptics for
Raccoon
Garden of the
Lagoon.
Sea. Nothing
Raccoon
really
Lagoon is
intense
good.
happens there.
That's for Garden. That's why he doesn't
bump
like it.
into a
Haptics in
cow
Garden of the
manatee?
Sea. Oh my
It's
god!
just immersive
Yes.
haptics.
No,
Hey,
no,
don't
no.
talk
what-
shit
so
about
what-
it. I designed them. All right.
So when I'm playing Garden of the Sea and I yawn from
I know
boredom,
why.
I can feel the haptics. I'll be like,
Yeah, it's like like
Oh, I
when
feel
you
it when I'm
plant
yawning.
stuff, you know, you like plant something, it's like thump, thump,
Yawning.
like comes through the arm.
Oh, with
Just
the
play the
gloves?
game, Mash. Just play it.
I have to now. I have no choice.
Yeah, use the mods.
In Adam,
You get
in
the zombie
Adam,
mod, the blood mod.
in Mash's world, if it doesn't have zombies
Go
and
into
machine guns,
Discord
it's not
together and
worthy.
play
So.
together.
That's not true. That's not true. One of my
Well,
favorite
widen
games
your
this year was
teeth.
Wanderer, and had no zombies, or actually did have machine guns. But
It
no
had
zombies.
machine guns. I'm telling you.
Mateo, did I take your number? Did I take your answer in what the bat? Your turn,
My
friend.
answer was definitely what the bat.
Oh man, I
obviously.
didn't mean to blow that on you.
It
Sorry, man.
was, the best game by far.
Oh my God.
Especially during the the Upload VR gaming showcase
Mm.
when
Yes.
What the Bat came on. I was taking a bat.
Oh, the song was so good and
Hey.
catchy.
I see what you did there. I see what you did
I'm
there.
gonna leave again.
I haven't
You know.
played this yet, but I'm sensing a common sarcasm in the room.
I don't know.
This-
I have not played it. It just actually it's been a running joke.
This is
With
what
me
some
and
say
Reese
is
the
the best
King.
VR has to offer this year.
Yeah.
It's
2022
It's been a
VR
running
game of the
joke.
year. What's
This coming from the guy who
Sure.
shits on Beat Saber all the time. So
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Nobody's
Yeah.
nobody's playing Beat Saber anymore, man. Nobody.
shut the fuck up.
Nobody.
rock
Don't make me
back?
embarrass
Come
you in front of all these people, man.
you can't do it. You can't do it. No Beat Saber. That's one I'll never go back and play.
I do need to spend some
Shut up.
time though. Instead of telling you my favorite game, it's just saying everything Alex said was wrong. Okay, I'm going to spend my time disagreeing with Alex.
With
Zenith was
Zenith?
not
yeah.
good. It was not off the charts sales. Yes, it was in the Steam top, but it was like 5,000 sales. It wasn't top of their charts. The average person played it for 5 hours and then moved on. And I'm very glad to see they're redoing the intro and making it more friendly because that's what it needed. It needs something to captivate people at the beginning. The average person played 5 hours and then was like, "This ain't for me. What was all the hype about?" and moved on. I put about 20 something hours into Zenith. It was actually one of my top games, and I hated it. I walked away like, why did I spend that time? I want that time back. I rage quit a couple times, and it's not even like a tough game or anything. And I was just more mad that I was wasting my time on something I wasn't truly enjoying. But yeah, no, this year we had a mixed bag of releases. Nothing like blew me away. I loved Moss Book 2. It was my favorite. It was my favorite game of the year. Which is kind of sad because I don't know. It's a great game, but it's just like it's not sexy.
Yeah, it lacks those
that's
like
the whole thing,
normal
like, you say-
VR interactions.
What's that?
It lacks like a lot of like typical VR interactions, like using a gamepad. It's like a gamepad game, you know.
Yeah, I mean it works, and Quill is cute as ever. Probably more so. The story's deeper. The emotion is stronger, but it's not sexy like a Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah,
and like everything else out there that tried to like go the extra mile just fell short. Like Runes Magus was cool, but super repetitive. And like, they did Wands Alliance, competitive shooter, forgettable. Very cool, forgettable. Twilight Zone kind of crashed and burned. I loved Iron Man. Iron Man was really good, but I played it already.
Yeah.
So it was, a mixed bag. Red Matter 2 was really good. I really enjoyed Red Matter 2. But nothing that I'd be like, oh my God, like, guys, you have to play this game. Morse Book 2 took the top for me. Even Bone Lab didn't, Bone Lab was cool, but I walk away thinking, I like Boneworks better. It was like, more exciting at the time, newer. It felt better, honestly, in my opinion. It felt like it just felt overall better. You went back to wiggle physics in the combat. Like I have some, video of me just like holding a pipe and just like twisting my wrist real fast and just running through enemies, not swinging, just like and just crushing them. So like, the physics kind of went backwards, but it was solid. It just wasn't like as good as Boneworks. So mixed bag for me, up and down.
I think that's kind of like what I kind of started off saying is this year wasn't like, I don't know, just it may have been if we go back and compare 2021 to 2022, I don't think so, but it just seems like 22 was less. There were some good games. Not to say there again, exactly what you said. There was some really good games. It just nothing jumps out to go, wow, this was a special year.
I don't know. I had some really good times this year. Like Green Hell, I played a crap load
Me
of.
too.
Into the Radius captivated me for weeks.
Very good.
Red Matter 2, I finished in 2 days because I couldn't put it down. Like I had a lot of fun in VR this year.
No,
Maybe it's
I
just
mean,
me.
I definitely had a lot of fun too. It's my number one mode of gaming. It's just like, I don't know. It wasn't, I mean, you can never compare it, but like God of War Ragnarok is on a whole different level, obviously. But that's a game I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. And there are games in VR that like Asgard's Wrath and Half-Life Alyx and that you remember for the rest of your life, or moments that happen in Neos or VR chat. You have these really cool bonding moments. But like, again, there were a lot of good games, a lot of fun to be had. I spent a ton of time in After the Fall, but nothing that stands out like, that has that same appeal.
Nice. I agree.
Fair enough.
That's part of what I'm saying too.
Wait, Mateo, you got to bring your expectations down a little bit. We're not there yet.
No. That's the wrong attitude. I've been in this game for 7 years. All right.
True.
No, bring my expectations down. No, elevate your games. Let's go.
6 weeks, 6 more weeks.
I know. I'm hoping,
6
man.
more
It
weeks.
better pay off. That's all I can say, because we've been touting this for a long time, and a lot of people are putting their eggs in this PlayStation VR basket and VR2 basket, and I think it will pay off, but it better, man, because it's hyped so much. It better blow us away. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people in virtual reality.
I think
Well, at least we didn't pay 1,200 for it, so.
I think we'll enjoy it. It'll be what we're looking for. I don't think it's going to be this massive boost for XR for a VR overall, though. You'll get maybe 2 million sold this next year.
I feel like that's a big number.
No, it is definitely a big number.
But it doesn't mean 2
without a
million
doubt.
new to VR though, so
Yeah,
it doesn't correlate.
yeah. It's
My wife
gonna
just
be
handed me another drink.
Again, though, it's a segregated group.
Yes,
Skull.
it is. It's still a niche group.
Skull?
But I think this will be a shot in the arm, though, because if we start getting some of these AAA titles, it will bring people into VR that are not in the VR now, and that's what we need. We already have a lot of people. We need more people, so that'll help. All right, Tribe, your turn, man. Or you can have one for you and one for Jordan.
Oh yeah. Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so mine I think would have to be Left 4 Dead 2, the mod. Like it's insane. I mean, the hands are a little janky, right? But I mean, I love killing zombies. I love the nostalgia of just an old game, and we've been playing it like for days straight. If we weren't on this podcast, we'd probably be playing it right now.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah,
I bet you mods could be an answer to a lot of these questions too, if we thought about it.
Yeah, for sure. I want to say that I agree with Mateo and I don't agree with Mateo. I'm super torn because he's right, but I don't like it.
That's why I piss people off. I'm right, but they don't like it.
But that's what it is. We all love VR. We want it to succeed, but sometimes you got to call it like it is, right?
Mateo, you should just package it different. more happy somehow because now I'm sad.
Well, and like, okay, compare Zenith to a regular MMO. 5 hours is nothing, right? Like you've barely got out the gate. But compare a 5 hour, like you've spent 5 hours playing a VR game to other VR games. Like if it really is a true average of 5 hours from every user, I would call that a W. Because a lot of people only spend an hour or two in a game.
And that's where it is. That's where, like, I don't want to, like you said, bring your expectations down. I don't want to do that too much. I don't want to elevate something that doesn't deserve it, but I do want to give something credit that deserves it. And I gave them a lot of credit. It's a huge technological achievement. They pulled off what they were aiming for. It was really cool to see like 100 people running around like when it launched. Yeah. And it actually launched pretty decently. Like MMOs usually go up and smoke the first day. So I mean, they pulled off a lot of solid things. Doesn't equate to, a killer game though.
I feel like that's dependent though on everybody playing because on who's playing. Because I have 800 hours in Zenith. It's my most played VR game ever, and I still find like a ton of enjoyment.
hours.
That's insane.
Yeah, like I still find it like the most. Like I still find it like one of my most enjoyable games to go into. Whereas, like you said, some people might go into it and 5 hours are like, yeah, this isn't it for me. Because comparing it to a regular MMO, it sucks. Like a real flat screen MMO, it's gonna be way better than Zenith. That's just how it is at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah. And
I'm good with it being a stepping stone. I'm good with it being with it being a stepping stone because I think you have to have Zenith to get to the next level. So somebody has to do the first one, right? So I'm cool with them doing the first one. It is not where I want it to be. I played it exactly like Mateo did. I put about 20 hours into it with my community.
But that's not your kind of game either, though. And that could be it too, right? Like a lot of people went into this game thinking, "Oh my god, this is gonna be the best game in the world," but they don't like MMOs.
It's Sword Art Online.
Oh, that's what happened to me.
Right?
I went into it and Godstones.
You went into it all freaking out, thinking this is gonna be the coolest shit ever, and you're like, I gotta go kill 5 things and then come back to this guy. I don't want to do that.
I played.
I just want to kill everything.
I went in there with short stacks because him and Skiva were pumping me up, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna play with friends. We're gonna, kill dragons and stuff." And then it was boring.
But you can go talk to Mika by the lake and Mika by the fountain and Mika by the river.
And Mika can teleport.
Mika on the bridge.
Get around.
But you guys think I'm bad? I was in there with Beardo and Steve and a couple other people, and they were just like, "What the is this?" They were really like, "This is terrible." They're like, "How does anyone like this?" They're like, and like they, and I play with a whole bunch of different people because if you're with a negative crowd, you're gonna stop being negative. My other buddy was like the hype man for Zenith. He was like, we gotta play. But yeah, no, they were just like, this doesn't even count as a game. This is terrible.
Well, that's not fair.
I definitely don't think that. I think I'm in the middle somewhere. Yeah.
Their onboarding was terrible though, because you go in just swinging your hands like this, thinking this is how you kill stuff. But it's actually, there's like a whole strategy to it, but the game doesn't explain
that's true
any of it long enough to hold you. Like for the blades, you have to go ding, 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 and like wait for a charge, and you have Godstones, and you have to customize everything properly to work.
See, they have made the UI easier in the beginning.
It's a lot better, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's there yet. I think they need to improve onboarding a lot more and really sit people down like they all have the IQ of 6. Like everybody's dumb, and they need to sit them down and be like, hey, this is how you do it. Because like people just go into it and they just go, I don't want a tutorial. Let me swing. And then they go, the game sucks.
They don't show off advanced flight. And advanced flight is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tribe, did you have an answer for your game?
Yeah.
Which is?
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Before we hit midnight.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, so I have 3 games. Number 3 is Neos, number 2 is Neos, and number 1 is Neos.
Very nice,
but if I had to come out of Neos, Left 4 Dead 2 mod is crazy. Absolutely crazy. You can turn the game into a complete new game.
Ghostbusters.
It's insane. Ghostbusters?
Right. Yeah, dude.
I still haven't played it in VR. I've never played Left 4 Dead 2.
Dude, it's insane.
I played it early this year, and it was janky mess. I need to get back in there and give it a chance because I love Left 4 Dead. It was one of my favorite Black games. So, it was super janky.
there's an update coming where the dude's making it to where your hands come apart. So then there's going to be no jank whatsoever.
Ooh.
Well,
It's not Vorpix, right?
No.
Hit me up when that happens, because that's when I'm trying to play.
Dude, that sounds awesome. Damn.
It's good.
The problem is with a lot of this, and I think Wes's turn next. And I think he might mimic what I'm going to say is a lot of the favorite games this year were mods over built for VR, built from the ground up VR games. What do you think, Wes?
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Now, I think VR's had a great year. Overall, in terms of the number of quality titles we've got quite a few. I think where this year's lacking compared to years past is we've always had some big Oculus funded or Sony funded exclusives, and we didn't really get those this year. Everything we got was independent this year. But with that said, Wanderer was awesome. Moss Book 2, Red Matter, always great. Lawn and Hubris recently were very good. We had some great multiplayer support with, After the Fall, Demio, Walkabout. Even Zenith, as boring as it was to play, it was great being able to play with everybody from every platform. It's kind of made that experience for me. But you're right. The mods were the story of the year. Being able to play my favorite game, Resident Evil 7, with full motion controller support and upgraded graphics. That was amazing. Ghost Runner was probably the most addictive thing I played all year. I couldn't stop playing that. And there's so many more. Half-Life 2 VR, amazing. So I definitely feel like the mods were the story of the year, because that's where the AAA games came from this year, as opposed to years past, them coming from Oculus and Sony.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Very true.
Love
Resident
it.
Evil 7 and 8 were amazing in VR.
Number 2
all of them. Two was I probably spent more time in Resident Evil 2 than any other game outside of After the Fall. Oh, I also played Fallout 4 for the first time this year, and absolutely loved it. It was great.
Good one too.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love the beginning of that game.
That's one
so
D has
good.
to try.
He's got a lot to try.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of shit to try next year. Come on now.
Wait, Wes, did you try Left 4 Dead 2?
I did not. When it first came out, there was a lot of reports of it being janky. I heard it's better now, but I haven't tried it yet.
So good.
I'm down.
So good. Yeah, it was really good. You said Ghost Runner. That was one of my favorites, man. Stray.
Yeah, I love Ghost
another
Runner.
Good one.
I want to try that Neon White. People keep saying that one's really good too. Firewatch was awesome.
Yep. Half-Life 2. Z had mentioned that earlier. Another great one. There was a lot of good mods. Love it. All right, who is next? That would be Betty.
Betty.
What do you got, Betty? Give me.
My favorite game.
Game or DLC?
Yeah, or whatever update, whatever you think.
Well, I have to agree with Tribe Neos. And I don't know how this happened, but I was 63% on Steam with Neos.
Wow.
Which doesn't surprise me. But anything that has a building platform, I'm definitely going to go for it. And then all the DLCs for Demio was pretty awesome.
Right.
And Walkabout Mini Golf. Yep.
Cool.
So,
Both good choices.
Half-Life Alyx, which I haven't finished. Sorry.
Really? Wow, that's amazing. Really, you need to do that. You need to finish that.
Where'd you
I need
stop?
to finish that. Where did I stop? Where did I stop? I stopped at the train station.
Like the train
being
where you
underground all
pull
the
it
time.
and it crashes. The
Yeah.
train.
Yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
stopped too.
What?
It keeps getting better. It gets better and better and better.
Oh my god.
Wait, there's more?
So
There's
people
so
like
much more. It just scared me so bad, and I'm just like, am I ever going to get out of this tunnel? And it's so dark in here, and
Me too.
Alex
Oh,
is
just
like
wait.
agreeing with me, like I don't want to go down that tunnel, and I'm
Too
like, I don't want to
dark.
go down that tunnel. I'm like,
That happened to D. D, didn't that happen to you too? Because you were like, you were getting close to Jeff, I think, and you were like, I don't want to get there. I don't want to get there.
God. No, yeah, Jeff was.
Jeff is the best thing ever.
That was the
Oh my
scariest
God.
shit. Like I didn't know what to do. I was stuck in that freezer or whatever the hell it was. Just like, oh my god, what do I do now? What do I do? Back and forth. I tried throw something. Oh my god, no, it's
So good.
I was
You
so
guys
scared I had
go
to call
finish it.
Skiva.
Yeah, and
So Steve
install
was
the
walking me
bHaptics
through it.
mod, y'all.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Play with
Yeah,
Behaptics Fest. It's
I have
really
the
good.
Behaptics.
Yeah.
I want to say one more thing too. When I was mentioning all the awesome multiplayer games a minute ago, I forgot to mention Among Us, which I've had a blast in every time I've played it. And one of my highlights of the year was murdering my wife as Betty's.
Someone clip that.
Yeah,
Someone clip that.
Clip that right now.
You killed your
That is
wife.
funny.
Oh my god.
How dare you kill your wife?
You guys were talking about how safe and alone you were, and I was just like, nope.
That is great. Oh man,
We've
too
had a lot
funny.
of fun in there.
She killed me too, and she was vicious, man. She killed me. She's like,
Hi, man.
"Bye, Mash."
Wes's daughter
Damn.
convinced the whole ship to kick me off the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of your fault for being such a shady bastard.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm really good at
Even
lying.
paying people
Me and
off
Wes
bucks in
convinced it
PayPal.
was who was it that we got kicked off.
I think it was Betty, wasn't it?
No, it was
No?
he was like, yeah, see you in hell on his
Oh,
way
yeah.
out.
Yeah, it was Braxbro.
Too funny. I've had some of the best times I've had this year. Really have been in Among Us, which is not something I thought I was going to say, but just having some fun with people in the community. Absolutely, in there. Skiva, your turn, man, and you can't say Neos because everybody else has said Neos.
No,
You can
all
say
right, all right.
no.
Well, I mean, but well, before I even say anything, I gotta say I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in Zenith, and no MMO has even come close to even like I haven't wanted to play any really. I haven't played WoW, like nothing has really grabbed me, but I played the crap out of Zenith, and I really, really enjoyed it. So you know, games are subjective, and everyone likes different stuff, right? But like I obviously I have, you know, I've put like 800 hours into Neos this year, so Neos is the number one for me. But next to that, I've put over 500 hours into After the Fall.
That's crazy.
And yeah, I mean that's more hours
Crazy.
that it took me to get to level 40 in Zenith. You know what I mean? And so when people say there's not enough content in there, I respectfully disagree. But but I love.
Ooh, look at that Z Storm. I like it.
I love
After
that
the Fall.
joke.
Oh, how'd you get him?
So
I don't even have one of those, dude. I don't even have one of those, and I went there to Vertigo Games in Rotterdam, dude. I was in there, man. I was playing, and Tam 2 took me out to dinner, and I still don't have one of those.
I worked for Vertigo Games, and it took me so long to get one of those compared to Z had one like
Yeah,
right
well,
away.
I had it right away. You looked at me.
Mateo's
like,
got one too.
How did you get one?
I'm a jerk and I got one. First thing I got into the game with Tam 2. He was like, "Oh, I want to show you this new update." First thing I said is, "Which wall do I clip through?"
Which wall do I get hung up in? Yeah.
Oh,
man.
man.
And they still sent me one.
So after
That
the
OP
Fall
shotgun,
is
that
my
OP
favorite
shotgun ruined the game for me this year.
Yeah.
Like
You had to stop
Well,
using it. I just stopped using it.
I did too after I unlocked everything though. So it's like, you know, yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I really like very few games have ever. I'm going to go as far as to say that After the Fall might be my favorite video game, period.
Of all
Possibly
time.
ever of all time.
It's up there.
That's a rabbit hole.
Much.
I agree.
have
It's up there
never
for me.
I have never felt like guns that feel that good ever. They are amazing. They did an incredible job. The upgrade system in there is phenomenal. I love everything about that game besides the jank, right? And but it's so good. I'm willing to put up with it.
Absolutely.
You know?
We say it all the
really-
time. We're like, we got jank all the time, and then what do? I end up going in there and streaming it for freaking 7-8 hours on a Saturday night. I mean, how many games can you say that you would do that?
So good.
I
So good.
definitely
And
love
then-
the game. It's an awesome game, but Skeev is a paid actor.
I just
No. You can't fake that many hours. That's the thing. People are like, you work for Vertigo. You cannot fake 500 plus
Totally
hours
fake
in a
that many
game.
hours.
You just can't.
Yeah.
Like I really love that game.
How much
And
did they
like-
pay you per hour?
No.
Dude, just to back you up, Skiva, I would have said After the Fall also if it came out this year. But After the Fall
Yes.
technically came out last year, so I
December?
omitted it from my options.
December,
Oh,
yeah. But
Skiva?
the
Either
question
way.
was,
Sick update.
how much fun did you like? What was your like the best fun you've had in VR
Yeah,
this
you're-
year?
Yeah, it's been
What
DLC, and they
games
had
came out this year?
they had great DLC
Yeah.
this year too. By the way, They
After
had
the Fall
great-
is so
DLC
fucking
this
good.
year.
Yeah. I mean,
And
some of the maps they came out with this year were awesome, dude.
So good. So good.
I just want the horde mode to get fixed, please.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yes.
Yeah,
Agreed.
just come and sit with the hospital. Then we could play hospital, and you'll love After the Jank Candy.
Yeah.
I still
on,
love
man.
it. I just I can't. It's I've hit that.
I just can't do
wall
every
with
day
it, man.
anymore.
Oh, I could still do it every day. I could still do it every day.
See, you're not playing with the right people.
Yeah,
I play with Buddy and Skiva. Come on, man.
Yeah, not the right people.
You got to play with Adam and Short Stack and Todd, maybe.
I played with Adam. That was
I
fun.
played.
That was when the game
I
first
thought you
came
were
out.
playing with Max and
Yeah,
Todd.
he had saved us from a boss.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
really?
were, you were screeching. It was great.
That was
That was one of my best things this year. Was or last year we were streaming it for Virtual Strangers Live, and we had just gotten to the first boss for the first time, and I kited everybody was dead. I kited the boss for like 30 minutes
That's what
live
Mateo
on stream.
did.
Yeah,
He's
and
done
won
that
it.
before.
Dude,
Yeah.
way
He's
too
done that a
many
bunch.
times.
Every time.
Every time, dude.
You can have those
So-
awesome kick-ass
so good.
moments in there. I mean,
And then
they-
I
And
gotta
Those
say
are the
that
moments that I love, dude. But
yeah, there's some. Oh man, we've just had so many good moments in there. It's so good. I love that game, and I gotta say for mods, man, Half-Life 2 VR was an absolute dream come true because Half-Life 2 was my favorite video game forever.
Yeah.
Like it was the best. So to actually go through that game, and have it work most of the time, I had some.
Yeah,
issues.
yeah.
So like to be able to go through the whole game in VR was a dream come true. And then there was a sleeper that came out that people are going to be like, what? But dude, I had some of the most fun I've had in VR in Hubris.
yeah,
I
That's nuts.
loved,
especially since they patched it and fixed a whole bunch of stuff already. Yep.
loved Hubris. Oh my God. So I really did. I loved it.
What?
I
Hold
think-
on. Can you elaborate on that?
Hubris. So for Hubris, it was a combination of amazing graphics. It had a lot of mechanics that I really liked. Like for example, I loved playing Fract. Right, I played a lot of Fract, and I loved the cover-based system. I loved grabbing onto walls and pulling myself down, and then pulling myself up and shooting. They had the same type of mechanics in Hubris. There's like really cool swimming in there, and the water looked amazing. All different guns. The upgrade system, like the crafting system for like the health stuff, was really cool. Growing like plants and then like grinding them up and like making these potions and stuff.
How about the dildo thing that you can throw across the? That thing's amazing, man. Who doesn't
Now we
wanna
know
throw a
why
big
Skiva
dildo?
loved it. Now we know.
Then the last couple levels.
You know who else likes
had
the dildo
really
thing?
Cool, the last couple levels had really cool and like kind of intense battles. Like there was just dudes like coming after you like left and right, drones flying over you. Like it was just so good. It was so good. I freaking love Hubris. So
I second that. I think both Hubris and Lawn were victims of their own hype. And I think a lot of reviewers played those games for like 2 hours and jumped to certain conclusions about them. And I think that they're both very good.
yeah, the second half of that game is super action packed, where the first half is a lot slower, right? But once you get into the later half of that game, it just gets so good, like so good.
Is the story good? Like that's the biggest worry for me. Is like if Hubris, like I haven't hopped into it yet, apart from the demo. But my biggest worry was like, I want my heart like ripped side to side a little bit at least with the story. Like did it like
the story was its
forgettable?
weakest. To me, the story was its weakest point.
Damn.
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was enough.
It's
It was
still good
enough.
though. It's still really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still really good.
Remember, this
It-
was,
it was-
this
I thought
was
it was-
designed. This was designed around to be a television series or movie. This was not designed to be a video game at the beginning.
Yeah.
So
So
it's a very small team that turned this into a VR game, and that
Wow.
got so much
3D
hype.
effects studio. Like that's what they do. They do
Yeah.
cool effects.
So we did.
And I felt
we had them on our show last week or the week before last, and
I'm gonna
got some
go back
really
and
good
watch
insight as to how it was made and why and where they're going. They're coming up with a Netflix series based on the game with parts of the game that will be in the series. There's
Excuse me?
yeah, there's secret shit in the game that makes no sense to you now, but will make sense to you when the series comes out. Like
Yes.
Hubris is huge.
That
really
will
deep.
make it.
Wow,
That
that
will
is
make it a
amazing.
cock game.
That's cool.
Man,
That's
I
a
I'd just
really
like to.
cool idea.
Do you guys not watch our
and
podcast?
haptics. The haptics were really good.
I watched it. I
Hey,
was there.
You sons of bitches.
I'd like to point out that the chat has been taken over by dildos.
Oh my god!
And,
And here's the thing, though. I've had to
Hasn't
let
it,
everyone
hasn't it?
pass too, because every time you type dildo, the
warning
bot
thing
wants to
comes
the bot wants to cut it out. So I've got to keep
It's
putting
the bag of dicks all over again. It really is.
Oh man, but Wes, you're right, man. There's
I don't
just
see any
there are a
dildo.
lot of reviewers that put like a half hour or 45 minutes into a game and then just decide that's the game, unfortunately. And that's why, Mateo, I'll say for you, man, I don't know how you do it.
I was just gonna
but
say that. Yeah.
the way you go through and you complete every game before you review it, and that's
I go OCD.
that's
Like
too- I couldn't
on
do
it.
it.
I don't know. I got like I
That's
feel like
crazy.
I'll have what's called like imposter syndrome if I don't play the game and actually, experience the whole thing before I give my opinion.
You got to do it like me and just talk about a game you have never played before and just shit all over it. That's the best way to do it.
Like Cooking Simulator?
Exactly.
What's the bat?
What the? Hey, I played with the bat for 3 hours. I had to after they
My
freaking named the game of the
condolences.
year. I had to go play it just to say,
And it is just
what
as
the
dumb
crap?
as we told you it would be.
It was
I'm now officially
Not
dumber for having played that game for 3 hours.
I was not a fan of that game either.
It was
neither.
stupider than I thought it was going to be, and that's saying something because I had no faith that it was going to be any good at all.
that was
It's
terrible.
not good. It's not good.
Terrible.
Damn.
All right, Adam, and you have to follow up all those amazing answers with your answer for your favorite game DLC or
What the
update or
bat?
mod.
It is
You could
not
say
what
what
the
the bat or tentacle
You follow
dildos, like
that.
everybody's saying.
Dildo simulator VR.
What the dildo?
TDVR
I
Gaming
will
says
say-
for $1.99 says tentacular dilbros.
Dildos.
HBR group name.
Or you can have
Dildos.
dildo.
Oh.
Baking.
Oh, we've come
Oh,
off the
God.
rails, man.
Oh my god.
We're in a dildo loop I can't get out of.
Yeah, and you started it, Mash, just for the
Well,
record.
You know.
Mash.
It could be worse.
But yeah, I'd say probably for me, it might be a little more controversial because this one has a subscription and it's not as gamey, but I do have to give it a lot of credit because it's helped me out this year. I don't think it came out this year, but that's Supernatural. I've been playing that this whole year and I've lost like 10 pounds. I mean, not just from Supernatural, it's from also, dieting and resistance training, but I hate running. I don't know what other forms. I hate all other forms of cardio, whatever those are. And so this has been the most fun. There's updates like every day. Like there's 2 different kinds of, there's like flow and boxing, and there's like knee strikes and
Yes,
leg
knee
lifts. There's
strikes
all kinds
now.
of stuff. Yeah, it's fantastic. So it's like, I mean, I thought Beat Saber was okay, but Beat Saber is too wristy. Like you're just
Yeah.
mostly doing this and fucking up your wrists, but Supernatural really encourages you to actually do like physical, legit movements like lunges and
Like it.
squatting.
Agreed.
I bought a
properly, so-
subscription to
Beat Saber
Supernatural when it first came out. I think I've used it twice. I'm still paying for the subscription, and I've just never
Oh
gotten
my
back
God.
into it.
Really, dude? You
Get back in
Dude,
it.
I
Become
know.
And they have
friends so we
they
can
have
be
awesome
competitive.
music,
Every
too.
time I go to cancel, I'm like, no,
Mhm.
I'm not going to cancel it because I need to get back in there, and then I don't.
I
Cancel
got
it and send the
ripped
money to me
doing
instead.
Supernatural.
Quit lying to yourself, Todd. Just
Mateo,
cancel.
didn't you use it a lot? You lost a whole bunch of weight.
Yeah,
didn't you?
when you guys first had me on,
did.
we
He's got a
were
great
talking
story
about my
about it.
video a lot.
Yep.
I just like taking off my shirt on the internet. I had a full
Who
six
doesn't?
pack when I was doing my super. I did 90 days of Supernatural. I went hard, and I had a full 6-pack, and I was like, yeah, I'm in my 40s and looking good.
Look at me.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I do feel bad it's not available in all countries yet because the music licensing
Yeah,
and all
right.
that. And that's such a bummer because it's
Mhm.
it's such a great game. I guess game is kind of a weird word for it, but I would say it's definitely fun. Like I really do want to
game.
get into it every day. It's
Yeah,
like
no, it's awesome.
mhm.
It is.
Yeah,
Wes,
I gotta
your
get back
wife,
in
your wife got into it for a while. Is she still doing it? Like,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
work?
Well, I mean, obviously off and on, but yeah, I mean, we pay for it every month, and she gets our money's worth out of it. So yeah,
I'll give it a
absolutely.
shot. I'll give it a shot, Adam.
There you
For
go.
sure.
Yeah, I knew.
I'm
Like,
too lazy.
Like you can do the Disney music. Like she was telling my wife that you can get in and
Okay,
like do all the
sounds
Disney
good.
songs in there. There's a whole bunch of different music that you can do.
Oh,
with the
really?
They have a
program.
rotation
Yeah.
of artists that come in and
Right.
do different like every month or something like that.
Yeah,
I
you-
think
I didn't know
Gaga's
that.
You
coming
really
in.
get your money's
Oh
worth.
yeah, like
with-
Lady
with the
Gaga. They've
music.
got all the big names,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
anything
That
you've
sounds
probably heard
sick.
on the radio or even like
Yep.
discos. Like they've got everything. It's so great. There's
Yeah.
something for everyone.
That's
There's
cool.
great hard
Nice.
rock and metal in there as well. Like,
Disturbed,
it's
man.
really good.
They need multiplayer where you can get in there with a group. You know what I mean? That's one thing. People love to work out with other people. 'cause
Synth
it
Riders
keeps
has
them
got it
motivated.
nailed down with multiplayer.
Oh
Synth
yeah.
Riders
Yeah.
multiplayer is
So much
fantastic.
fun.
Nah,
So
it's not as
good.
good as Beat Saber. Oh no way, Beat Saber.
If
sucks.
you don't, no, it doesn't because Beat
the
Saber.
worst multiplayer ever.
No, it's not.
Arab, you can't even talk to each other in there.
Shut the
Agreed.
fuck
You can't.
up.
This is Beat Games. They're owned by Meta. Why can't they make a better Beat? Why can't they
Join an
why can't you
Oculus
talk?
party.
Wow, why
You
do I
just
have
join an
to?
Oculus.
But why do I have to?
Well, then what's the
Yeah.
point of even having a party system?
Well, then why doesn't every other multiplayer game go? You can't talk in our game. You'll have to use Oculus.
I like the
Well, why do you
option
have to
personally.
friend
How,
send
and
them
how many
to
times have you gone into the Oculus
Wow.
chat where it's a fucking jank mess where it never works or you knock
That's
somebody
true.
out or somebody's at
That's true.
You know,
Whatever.
Mike is wrong.
That's true.
Whatever.
Just get it right, Beat
This is
Saber.
all beside
Beat
the
Saber,
point.
Get it right.
The point I want to make is that, in my opinion, multiplayer needs presence. Like, if I can't see you in a multiplayer experience, that is not good. All right. So don't
Not
say
good.
Synth Raiders has nailed it because they haven't. Because if I don't have presence with you, then it's not a multiplayer experience.
There's so
Then-
much
then-
more to do,
presence
though.
in the
Then I could
lobby.
just play. I could just play it and join a Discord call or something.
That's true.
I mean, being able to get in there and Synth Riders and like do where you can like, if you get a certain amount of combos together, you can start throwing like
Sabotaging your
modifiers
opponent.
at
yeah,
people and
those are fun.
sabotage them.
That's super fun.
That'd be
That's
sick.
next level.
Mhm.
Write
That's
it down.
Wait, they do
Beat
have
Games
that.
is too lazy to do that stuff. They just want to throw more blocks at you and different crappy music.
Yeah, Betty
packs.
beats me up in Synth Riders with that stuff pretty good.
So good, right? You get like little notes and you get like, you know, disappearing
Visible
notes.
notes. The
I've never
aliens that are
played that
shooting at you the whole
multiplayer.
time.
Wait, is that
I
true?
do not like
Yeah.
the Space
Mhm.
Invaders.
Oh yeah, it's
You guys
super
are
cool.
making that up?
No, we're not
No,
making it up. That's awesome.
No, we're not making it up.
I thought we were
Yeah,
playing for
dude.
fun.
It's a
And I
good
think
game.
you can have like 10 people in there or 8 or 10 or
Yeah, it's a
But
lot.
you can't see
Come
each
on, at least
other?
eight.
Maybe 8.
And they got the best.
No,
music,
yeah,
too.
Alex is right there. There is no body presence, and I definitely wish they would change that.
Yeah.
for sure.
That'd be sick.
And
I
I
thought
want
we
to
could
say
like look
every
over and see each other.
Tuesday, Gamer Chick
Yep.
opens up a room and the password is PSVR.
There you go.
There's
Which
always
is
announcements
ironic
in our Discord
because
channel
you-
as well.
Which is ironic because you still can't play Synth Riders multiplayer on
PlayStation
PSVR.
VR.
This is true.
I know they've been saying it's coming for over a year, but hey, it's coming.
Wow.
PSVR too.
PSVR 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. PSVR 2. All right, guys, let's give away another game, and that we'll get into 2023 because I know it's getting late for some people, and I want to get you guys out of here. And again, I just want to say
I'm
thank you
old.
for coming. Yeah, I know. Michaela's like, guys, I gotta go to bed, man.
You're gonna hear snoring in a minute.
But let's do that. Let's give another Rogue Ascent key away, and we'll give what was the other key we got, Todd?
We got Dash Dash World and In Death Unchained to give away as well. So
Dash Dash.
Very
go.
So
Damn, we're
fun.
giving some bangers.
Dash
away.
Dash
banger
is
titles.
Love Dash Dash.
underrated. It's
There's
totally
Mateo
underrated.
car and Dash Dash. Just
Yes, there is.
How
Best
many
car.
players can you have in that
Is
one?
it the
Like,
best car in there?
five?
I gotta try it. I don't.
Wow,
best
yeah.
car.
Can I try it?
I
think
still
you
need to
use
play
the
Dash
steering wheel.
Dash, dude.
this
When
is
you,
for
when you
Rogue
press
Ascent.
the horn, it says it's my voice, and it says, "Hey, get out of the way."
Nice.
Is that true?
That is true.
What?
That is pretty good.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
Cool.
Speaking
That's
of driving
super
games
awesome.
with the Quest, Alex, have you tried Blaze Rush yet?
You know, I
Oh,
haven't.
Blaze Rush is
Dude,
so good.
come
Love
on.
that game.
Take
Blaze
me
Rush
in there.
is great
Ping-
on a
ping me,
plane.
hit me
Alex
up.
Blaze
VR.
Rush.
No.
Hey,
I laughed
played it
so
a
hard.
few times. Yeah.
Who is it? I can't read it. It's so small. It's Creeper.
What?
It's Creeper Betty.
Oh, no way!
you
Oh,
won.
yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna let you give it to someone else.
What game was this one?
That is for
Is,
Rogue
uh,
Ascent.
Rogue Ascent. There you go.
Hand
That's-
Definitely play it. That's awesome.
Oh, that's
It's
the
so
hand
cool.
tracking one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
100 hours
Yeah.
in. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you guys. Yay!
No problem.
Hell yeah! Congratulations! I love it when somebody here on live wins it. That's pretty cool.
That's so cool.
That is
It would be only
cool.
better if you called it.
I
and said,
never
I'm gonna
win,
win.
either. When I'm sitting out there, I'm like, come on, Will, come on.
If you
Will,
were
and
like
just
Alex and you're like, I'm gonna
keep it
fucking win this thing, and then it hit, it would be like, holy crap,
I know.
Betty's like really serious.
I
Man.
did say Alex was gonna win the spin.
She was
earlier.
trying to give it to me. You can give me the code if you want. I'll take it. Then.
Don't give it to
Alex will
him.
take that
Don't give it to him.
Don't you dare.
Oh, I love it. All right, let's spin for Dash Dash, and then we'll hold in depth.
This is a great game.
I want to win this one.
Dash Dash is really
No,
good.
I
I
want
would
it.
love to do a Dash Dash session at some point.
That would be
though.
fun,
Yeah,
actually.
8 people too, right? You can get 8 people in there, I think.
It's
Yeah.
really fun.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Racing is my
Same
favorite
thing with
genre
Blaze
in
Rush.
general, and I'm like, I still haven't played Dash Dash.
Oh, you haven't played it,
Haven't
Z?
played it, Z?
No,
No,
I
no.
haven't,
Never
I haven't
played it?
played
I
it
am-
either.
Maybe you'll win
I'm-
right now.
Oh,
It's
Z.
really
Short
fun.
Stacks, have you played it?
I have not. Nope.
Oh my
You
god,
need to
dude!
get it in there. Dude.
I haven't played it
Winner
either.
is- Dude, it's Mario Kart
I haven't
without.
either.
It's Mario Kart without the
Oh,
Mario
Adam,
license.
you haven't either?
Yep, really, it's that
Nope.
good.
Okay, if
Oh, it is
great.
Mario.
Winning
Kart.
it.
What?
It's
It's
great.
close.
Chris,
Chris, $9.99.
nice.
Yay,
Nice.
Chris.
Congrats,
Congratulations.
Give it to
All right,
Todd.
so we need to go contact them, Todd, and we got to get a couple of keys. for
I
some
shall
people
do
here
that.
to get some people in this thing.
Let's do
And
it.
uh,
Let's do it. I'll hop
say
in
we-
it tonight. Let's go.
hell
Well,
yeah, man.
they're not that
Yeah.
fast.
Seriously, I'm down.
I'll go to sleep.
Hey.
Tomorrow
Yeah,
night. Tomorrow
Tomorrow
night.
night.
You
There you
could
go.
easily
Tell
get
them to
me in.
integrate B
only
haptics
10.
with it.
Be happy.
Yeah, that would be.
imagine
I hit
going
them
around
up
corners?
a million times. I tried so hard to get B haptics into Dash Dash when I was working
What'd
for
they
B
say?
haptics.
Oh, it'd be so
Nothing.
That would be
They
sick.
big leagued me for
They
like
big
a
leagued
year
me.
or two.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I tried really hard. But you know who
Lame.
didn't? You know, touring carts did take me up on it. So touring
Oh,
carts
really?
is
So it's
native.
in there.
Oh
Arctic
yeah,
native.
that I've
Yeah,
Oh.
Ivan's awesome. He
Touring
always.
cart's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good
fun
one too,
game,
actually. Yep.
Yeah,
If
but
you
Dash
like that,
Dash is
you're
better.
gonna love Dash Dash,
Yeah,
right?
Dash Dash
I'm
is
like,
better.
I didn't
Okay.
want to
It's
say that,
super
but
good.
if you like that,
Wait,
you're gonna love
Steve,
And
it.
what Mario
it's got like,
Kart game
it's
did
got like
we
8
play?
tracks.
We played Mario Kart VR.
No. You showed me one where we throw stuff at each other.
Oh, that was
That's-
Galaxy Karts, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, this is way better.
Oh, by the monkey,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
This is way better. Way better.
The
Yeah,
monkey
Dash
see
Dash
what you do,
is
guys?
awesome. It's
Dash
easily the best.
No.
Dash Dash is the best.
Yeah.
Yes,
is.
and you can play it with a virtual steering wheel also, and I think you can
Yep.
play it with a actually with
You
a,
can.
a,
You
a
can
real
play it with
rig
the real
too.
steering wheel. And you
And a
can use
virtual
like
one,
one
too,
hand to
so you
throw
can, like-
stuff
Yeah.
and one to steer.
Adam, do we got mixed reality?
For touring carts?
No,
For
no.
Dash Dash.
Dash Dash?
Don't think so. Not that I know off the top of my head. But it is
Oh,
from
no, you
touring
don't.
carts.
Mm.
You don't. you-
wow,
you
touring
have to
carts is
play
all over
Dash
it.
Dash still.
Touring
Touring
Kart.
Cart, isn't touring carts free on Quest? I'm pretty
Yes.
sure it is. Isn't
I think it is.
Yeah.
If not, it was at one point. I know
Dang.
that.
But
Do
it's
they have
kind of like
V-haptics?
yes, they do. But
What?
it's kind of like motion sickness inducing in a way that the other racers are not. Like it's just not as good. It's just
I
not.
was
It's not
excited
as
about
good.
that rubber
That's true.
chicken too when that first came out.
That's
I'm like,
the-
oh, I want that.
Oh, I
too.
know. But that's the thing with Dash
But-
Dash too. I don't know how they do it, but most people don't get sick in that game. And
It's
with a
really
racing
good.
game, usually with new
Nailed it.
people, especially in the VR. That's
Well,
the
they
first
they
thing that makes
rate
them
their
sick.
tracks. They tell you which ones are intense and which ones aren't. Some of them are really intense, but a lot of them are not. So.
Dang, that's cool.
Did any of you
Yeah.
guys ever play Mod Nation Racers on PlayStation, like on the PS3 or the PSP or anything like that?
No.
Okay, it was a game that was almost exactly like Dash Dash World, but like the whole art style and everything, down to the characters and the little just like the animations and everything. But it was on like flat screen, so like seeing Dash Dash, I was like, man, I've wanted to hop in there forever because it looks
Any
just
Garfield
like it.
kart fans in the house? A little Garfield
Garfield
kart.
kart, Garfield
It's
karting,
a real game. It's real.
Yeah.
Just
Nice. That's horrible. Was that Nintendo?
yeah, I have no idea if it's good. I just think it's hilarious that they
You
made
also
a
got Hello
Garfield.
Kitty
karting.
karting.
Oh, I would do Hello Kitty.
Who wouldn't do
Okay,
Hello
I'm
Kitty?
cutting
You
that
know
up.
who
too.
else would do Hello Kitty?
Hello Kitty Kart?
My
All right, let's finish up with this last thing. We're going to look ahead to 2023. I'm going to give you guys two things. Tell me your most anticipated thing of 2023, and tell me what people can look forward from your channels, or what do you guys have coming personally for 2023? So we'll start with Adam. You first. What are you most looking forward to in 2023? It could be a game, it could be an app, it could be hardware, whatever you think. What's your most
An
anticipated
event.
thing?
Anything.
I mean,
Sure.
I just want to replace. I mean, my index is great, but I want that upgrade. I've been waiting for that PCVR upgrade for a while. So unconfirmed, but hopefully like a Deckard,
Yeah.
eventually. Next year would be fantastic. So that'd be my hope for 2023. As far as channel stuff, I just want to keep growing TikTok until the States decides to not have it be around anymore. So we'll just
who knows? It could be
taking
tomorrow.
advantage of that, I guess. But I'll be posting more on YouTube too. I still enjoy doing the tutorials. It's just only so many things I can teach people after a while, you know. So we'll see. I'm really enjoying. Yeah, I'm enjoying doing the dumb stuff.
TikTok's becoming a crazy thing, right? It's like TikTok is like
your dumb
insane.
stuff on TikTok is hilarious, by the way. I super enjoying watching it lately. It's been absolutely hilarious.
More companies need to jump on it though, like because I'm surprised how many like game brands or whatever game developers aren't on TikTok, and it's like, man, it's huge for discovery for your games. So I don't know if there's advice to devs out there.
It's almost like YouTube is becoming the old person's place to consume media, and like TikTok is the new thing. It just seems like TikTok is where the younger audience is going to consume any kind of media. And like if you look at the numbers like that people are getting on their TikToks compared to some of their YouTube stuff,
it's crazy.
It's completely unfair. Like it just boggles my mind. I'm like, there's so much work that people put into YouTube stuff, and then you know it does okay. But then you look at a 15-minute,
15-second
TikTok that does hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. It's insane.
And I think that's why I heard about YouTube for a little while, because I was like getting more views and followers on TikTok. So I was like, why am I bothering with YouTube? But I still want to make longer form content. But just, you know, TikTok was growing so fast for such fewer amount of effort. So I was like, well,
those views are not the same. Like, because if you have a 15 to 20 second TikTok, I can watch that thing 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row and like not lose any time at all. But like YouTube videos are much longer in length, and they're like, you know, 8 minutes or whatever on average. So like one view could last 5, 6, 7 minutes, as opposed to TikTok, 15 seconds, bam. Like, especially if like some people put out like 4 or 5 second long TikToks, I'll watch that on accident 6 or 7 times in a row.
Yeah, just what the hell I just watched.
Hearing a voice in the kitchen going, what is that? What is that?
Now, that's not to take anything away from the power of TikTok and its power of discoverability and all that. You are 100% right. But
I think the people that are absorbing the content are also changing. Their attention spans are much less than they are when we started the YouTube trend in the YouTube world. People now have 10-second attention spans, especially younger people like my kids. It's ridiculous. Yeah,
right. 2 seconds.
It's crazy.
Well, also you get more information. TikTok beat Google in searches because these kids want to see a quick video, a tutorial.
They don't want to read
it. Get it in, get it out. Yeah, you don't want to read it.
Yeah,
I don't want to see your long YouTube intro and tell me what it's about. I know what it's about. I searched it.
That's true.
Get to it right now.
It's all on TikTok. It's true. All true.
Agreed.
Well, that's a good example, right? Like Tribe's got 600 people or 600 followers on YouTube, which is ridiculous, and 40,000 on TikTok.
Yeah, let's get all those TikTok people to follow you on YouTube. Bruce.
Why can't they come to YouTube and follow you? It's unbelievable.
I know.
Agreed. All right, Skiva, give us yours, my friend. What are you most looking forward to? Most anticipated, like anything of 2023, and then tell us what people can look for from you.
I'm gonna say what almost everyone here is going to say. I'm gonna say PSVR 2 is my most anticipated thing right now, because of the hardware, because of the games that will be coming. You know, I don't expect all of these games to show up right out the bat. It takes a long time to properly develop a game for a console and a headset. But I am looking forward to this all starting and the beginning of something new. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward. I love, as we all know, and as the chat here knows, because they all helped me recently, I really love my index. I really, really do. Like
rest in peace.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you love the index. It's not really your index that you love anymore.
I love
your index is now a coffee cup.
Now I love Mickey Burr's index.
That's right.
Sent it over to me.
Mickey is the man, dude.
Love you, bro. And thank you to everyone in here that donated to help me replace my index and get my machine working. I love you guys. But I love my index, and I really do want the next generation of that. And I really hope that Valve has just like with the original index, they had Half-Life that came and launched with it, and this time I'm really hoping that they have Left 4 Dead 3 coming with it. That is a shot in the dark. I've not heard anything.
That would be cool.
It is just a wish that I have. Give me Left 4 Dead 3. It would work so well in VR. It would work so good. So please give me that. I would be super happy. And as far as Between Realities, we have we are so lucky to have so many amazing people that want to be a part of our show. I'm really looking forward to all of the people we're going to get to have conversations with this year, and I hope everyone here joins us because we got some really great people lined up. And we're going to be going to a lot of expos and meeting more people, and we really want to get more people in the show and just really showcase how awesome the VR community is and how amazing VR is in general. So please subscribe.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go subscribe real quick. Hang on.
Thanks.
Everybody do it right now. Everybody go subscribe to Between Realities right now.
Finally,
we'll do it and then come right back.
All right.
All right, Wes, your turn, my friend. What are you most anticipating for 2023, and then what can we expect from you and all your platforms?
Well, first of all, I would be rude if I were to not point out that we just skipped Betty. Did we not skip Betty? We skipped Betty.
We did. Oh, I'm sorry. That was me. I just missed
okay.
the window.
Oh.
No, okay, Betty, you go first, and then Wes,
Go ahead,
you
Betty.
go. Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
That's
I've been
okay.
doing so good with that.
You were doing great.
Wes is a gentleman. Everybody.
Skipping the ladies, Eric.
Yeah,
Wes
I did.
in the
That's the
chat.
second time I've done that.
Chat.
Okay. I'll hang out with D.
You know who else likes hanging out with D?
Great. It'll be a threesome then.
Whoa.
Bring the dildos from Hubris.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Hey yo.
D's falling out
we're
of
out
her
of
chair.
I'm out. Oh man. All right, Betty. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so personally, I am looking for 2023. Like I said, I just started the industry, the VR industry this year, which is absolutely a dream come true for me. I know I've always wanted to build video games or be a part of it since I was in my 20s for a long time. So I'm really excited to participate in that, and the things that I've already learned in VR. It worked for this job, and it's just freaking mind-blowing. I can't believe it. But I'm going to learn Blender this year, and probably some Unity, squeezing some Maya, and that is my goal. Because what I'm doing, I don't think will last forever, and I want to take it to the next level. And I could never ever see myself going back to what I used to do in sales. Like that, it's just not a thing. Like it seems so long ago that I had lost my job in July. And I'm doing this now all the time. I wake up in the morning and I'm like freaking so stoked, and I have my headset on. Like yesterday, I had my headset on for what? Maybe all day, except for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. All day. All day.
We're all super proud of you, Betty. We're all super proud of you for what you're doing. Good job.
I'm super excited. And then I want to, it was Anna who said, there's so many different avenues in VR, like when it comes to the contents and the equipment and, all that. So I need to hone in, and I really want to work on my channel and just hone in on one area on that, which will probably just be gameplay, random mindless gameplay. But really want to talk to Adam and see if we can't get me set up for some.
I got you, girl.
Look at that.
Nice. Cameras, mics, all that good shit, because I really want to get that going as well. So I have a lot on my plate when it comes to VR and the things that I want to do. I want to do all things, but I know I can't do all things. And then for the game, believe it or not, I was really excited to see that this one game just stood out at me, and it was Call of the Sea. And it was originally a flat game, which I had no clue about. And now it's going into VR, so I'm really excited. It's kind of retro, nostalgic type game.
Yeah, that was in the Upload Showcase, so it did look very cool. That was one of the few games I thought were actually looked pretty cool in that actual Upload Showcase.
Right.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, you would like that, Adam.
Yeah, I remember that one now that you mention it.
Yeah, that looked cool. Cool, good job, Betty. Awesome,
Thanks.
awesome. So happy to see it. All right, Wes, your turn, my friend.
Well, of course, as we all know, we've been waiting for 2 years for 4K HDR OLED, adaptive triggers, eye tracking, headset haptics. Come on, guys. PS2 is or should be everybody's answer.
OLED.
So
dude.
yeah. Yeah, it's going to be so great. I can't wait. Can't wait for next week. In terms of games, I'm really looking forward to finding out what Eyes Out Studio is working on. And for those of you who are not familiar, Eyes Out's a new studio made up of a lot of the people who did Here They Lie, collaborating with Robin Fink from Nine Inch Nails fame. I expect this game to be off the chain. I hope it supports VR. We don't know whether or not it's going to yet, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome regardless. There's a ton of games coming out. As far as like the channel goes, obviously being able to cover PSVR 2's launch on Without Parole is going to be nuts. Can't wait for that. As for Virtual Strangers, we're just going to keep, kind of trying to up the quality of the production and doing what we do, which is do original, unique content and keeping it 100% real. So, I've got some ideas for some things I'd like to accomplish on the channel this year. Obviously, a big thing for me this year is getting out there on the road and meeting all of you. As starting next week, we're going to do that. So
that's gonna be awesome.
I can't wait. Can't wait to
I'm a hugger.
hug you all.
Oh yeah, lots of hugs going on.
I'm gonna
You got
hug
COVID,
the
bring
shit
it
out
in,
of you,
bring
Tribe
it
and
in.
Betty. I'm gonna hug the shit out of you guys.
I know you were like going to be the first one of like. Be prepared. I'm just coming.
I'm hugging Betty, then I'm hugging Tribe, and then Skiva, you get a hug, and then Stacks gets a hug, then Eric and Todd, you get a hug at the same time, and then you get your sweatshirt back.
I was gonna say I'll take the hug, but I also want my hoodie back.
All over again. It's so great.
He's gonna
Line
be
up,
so
let's do it
busy.
again.
Oh my god, he'd be so busy. Good
It's
answer.
gonna be a great year.
Good answer. Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah, I can't wait. Tribes, you guys.
Tribes. Oh, we are excited for CES and expanding our wolf pack. It's going to be amazing. Ow, ow, ow.
Expanding your
And then
wolf
from our
pack.
channel.
Yeah, hold on. What do you
Like another
What do you mean?
Oh, more pups?
Yeah, you're gonna make.
No, you guys
another-
are joining our pack.
Hell yeah, we got TDVR Gaming with $1.99 super chats as well. Let's get up for the Tribe Grey Wolf.
I just got it.
There
Give it up for Tribe Grey Wolf. Ow. I lost train of thought. Oh, you guys
We're
are.
talking about pups.
I was talking about you guys.
We're
You guys are my pups.
Where is pups?
You're
That's right.
adopting me?
Yeah.
You're adopting me, Tribe?
Yeah. Also, I heard Z Storm is like 8 foot tall, so I'm gonna hug his leg.
He's way taller than you think.
He's way taller than you think.
How tall is Tribe?
He's literally almost as tall as Steven, by the way.
11 and 3/4.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to.
Whatever
like,
makes you feel better.
I'll have to squat down pretty low to give you a hug.
Yeah, you will.
Hey, how tall are you, Z?
Z, did you hear?
We get. Oh, I'm 6'5".
We don't.
he's
we don't
gonna
really
keep
need to
him
talk
back.
about height right now.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man.
Let's get off that.
Can we put our let's put our heights down there by our names.
Fox.
Yeah, actually, Mateo, if you could come to CES, that would
I was
help
gonna
me.
say,
That helped.
so Mateo and Alex and Skiva, they all met. You guys all met in person, right? And Adam, you've met Mateo. So, like,
But did
like,
she?
comparatively to like Alex, like how tall Mateo? You like
I'm right around the same
Mateo's
as
shorter
Alex.
than me.
what?
Shorter,
No
though.
way.
Shorter
There's
though.
no
Shorter
way.
though.
I'm 5'7", so whatever that is. I can say that if you put Soul Fox on my shoulders, we're not as tall
Oh
as
my God.
Skiva.
Right. Fox is 3'4". Yeah.
Fox is tiny. Oh my god.
He's tiny
Soul
little
Fox
guy.
is so short.
Awesome. Good job, Grey Wolves. All right. Who we got next here?
Mateo.
We got Mateo. Let's go, man. What do you
All right.
got? What's
I actually
your
have a
most
video on
anticipated?
this topic coming out tomorrow morning.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Roll
Yeah,
the
so I'm gonna
clip.
be talking about all the hype train reason for 2023, everything I'm hyped about. Obviously, PlayStation VR 2's on the list. Duh.
Oh, you for real have a video.
Yeah. And Vertigo 2. Vertigo 2, I'm pretty pumped for.
Yeah. Did you play the new update yet for Vertigo 2? The new
I haven't
updated,
tried the update
demo?
yet. I mean,
I haven't.
when they said it didn't have extra content, I was like, I still gotta try it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try it.
I got my kids home this week, so I got nothing done. But yeah, so I mean, you know, there's definitely a bunch of things I'm hyped for. You know, Quest 3 is gonna have a much stronger GPU if all the rumors are true or the leaks. So that's probably, a huge deal. It's supposedly twice as strong. And that's really what the Quest needs. It needs better hardware. So PSVR 2, Quest 3, and games. Obviously we need games. That's what we really need. Behemoth, I don't think we'll see next year. But we will see Ghostbusters, which I'm pumped for. I know they're working on Camouflage is working on Batman VR.
Yeah.
Don't think we'll see that next year either, but you never know. It might be a year for Asgard's Wrath 2. That's the thing.
Oh my God,
that's the
dude.
thing. That's the thing.
That would be
It's
cool.
a real thing.
I hope so. They have to be working on something.
It's a thing.
Meta bought them. How long ago did Meta buy them?
I know. It's been years. It's been years.
Yeah.
That's a thing. And maybe even Assassin's Creed Nexus we could see next year.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
so
then for the
2023
channel-
could be the year that we hope 2022 was for games.
Yeah.
For games, anyway.
I mean,
Yeah, it has
for
to
the
be.
channel, you never know. I might crap on a Quest 3 this year. Plan to take off my shirt a lot more again.
Oh my God! You
Well played,
skipped
well
over that way
played.
too fast.
Ready. He's got a whole scene just for that.
Just for that.
There's a scene on there. I didn't realize those transition scenes still on.
I love it, man. I love it.
But yeah, just the regular stuff out of me. I'm gonna call it like it is. I'm sure I'll piss a few people off along the way, but I'm just gonna stay true to myself. Call things like I see them, and that's it.
That's pretty damn good, man. If
Yep.
you do all those things, you'll be doing pretty damn good. And yeah, I agree with all those games that you said, and that's super awesome. All right, well, who do we got next? We got Z-Storm VR. Z-Storm Games. You're not VR anymore.
No,
You're Z-Storm
I'm,
Games.
I'm Z-Storm VR.
Other way
Are
around.
you okay? You were
Yeah.
Z-Storm Games. Now you're
I
Z-Storm
was
Games.
Z-Storm Games. Now I'm Z-Storm VR.
Can you just be like the first one again? No. You can't.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. YouTube messed that up, and they won't let me have it back. So it's
I know.
Z-Storm
It's
VR.
disgusting. All right.
How
How about you?
My thing that I'm going to be trying to work hard for this year is doing more of those 100 days survival series for VR games, because it's something that a lot of people don't properly do or don't do at all. And I've never seen more comments from something before other than my 100 days in the forest video about how well it was done and the kind of narrative structure. And I found that that's what works best for me, and I have a lot of fun with it. So I'm going to kind of do that and turn it into Raft and do Valheim and every survival game that comes out that we can do 100 days in. We're going to try and do that throughout, and then pop in game reviews and hardware stuff here and there throughout the year, and hopefully by the end of next year hit around 30,000 subscribers, something like that. That's what my goal is. So
Hell yeah, man.
see how it goes.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Love
And
it, man.
Index
You
2. I hope Index 2.
I was gonna say you
But
had
probably-
to stick something in there for hardware.
Yeah. Index 2 is my main hope. If Quest 3 pulls off the double the performance, I'll be happy, because we can finally just completely forget about Quest 1 and then finally just focus even more on just making everything tip top. And game wise, Zenith. Very excited. There's a lot of stuff that I know on the inside of Zenith, and it's gonna make the game way better. Way better.
Hell yeah. I'll get back in. If it does, I'll get back in and give it another shot. I promise.
Yes, VR too. Zenith.
There you go. That's what I'll probably get back.
Yeah,
in.
that's
That's a big deal right there. Yeah.
Excellent.
The
All
side
good
of
answers.
Firewall
I'm looking forward to seeing all that from you for sure. Especially Raft. I want to do that. Alex VR, you're next, my friend.
Hello, I'm Alex. That was my impression of Brad.
It was very good. You got to do the thumbs up.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Alex. So game wise, Firewall Ultra is the one that I am looking for on the horizon. I played a shitload of Firewall 0 Hour, and Firewall 0 Ultra I think is going to be insanely good. So I'm really excited for that game, and you guys will probably not see me for a while when that game comes out.
I'll be with Alex.
Yes, let's go, Betty.
go.
Let's
I'm
get
there.
it.
That was kind of your jump into YouTube, right? Was streaming Firewall.
It was.
Yeah.
It was actually.
It's like
yeah,
your origin story, so it's exciting.
I got.
that part
Yeah,
two's
it really
coming.
is. Totally. Yeah, I realized that the PlayStation made it so easy to just click a button and upload footage to YouTube that I might as well contribute. And after doing that for, I don't know, 6 months to a year, something like that, I realized that if I ever wanted to grow in the industry, I needed to turn a camera on and put it on me and make it about me, rather than just the gameplay. So I eventually did that, and my channel kind of switched, but it used to be called Versus Gaming because I thought that I was going to be focusing on the competitive multiplayer aspect of VR, because that's what I loved about Firewall. It was the only competitive multiplayer game on the PlayStation VR for a good amount of time. So I'm excited to go back into that and play Firewall Ultra. I'm also really looking forward to CES this year. I have a very important role with my company at CES this year. I'm like the guy who's like managing our booth and making sure that everything is going smoothly. So I've been dumping tons and tons of time and energy into preparing for that and getting ready to crush it at CES with Contact CI's multi-force ergonomic haptic gloves used for VR training and simulation.
Holy shit. Have you memorized that, or do you have a cue card in front of you?
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I've worn these Contact CI gloves, and they're fucking amazing. So I can't wait for some of you people at CES to be able to go to his booth and try them on. They're so cool.
And it's going to be our newest
new model.
device. Yep, and brand new model. Yep.
Let's
So
go.
everyone has to come and check it out.
So cool.
Crotch haptics coming?
Crotch haptics confirmed.
Yes.
We are working on crotch.
Right. That's what VR needs to take it to the next level.
Yes.
Wait. Question is, actually?
No.
Damn.
So, but yeah, CES, I'm very, very much excited for. And as far as content creation is concerned, you guys know that Between Realities is not going anywhere. We, just to kind of echo a little bit of what Skiva said, we are so lucky to have so many amazing people from the VR space come and join us on the show, and nothing is going to change in that regard. So definitely keep an eye on us, because we're not going anywhere. We're going to keep cranking out Between Realities, and it's one of our favorite things for sure. We love Between Realities, and we hope you all do too. So thank you for including us in the VR community, everyone.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Well
You're
said, my
welcome.
friend. Well said. D. Chi-Town D. What do you got?
You know what she's gonna say.
What do you got?
What am I gonna say?
I know what you're gonna say. Destiny VR.
Destiny VR.
Okay.
Oh my god! If that happened,
I'm
sign
gone.
me
Dude,
up.
seriously,
I'm out of everything else in the Destiny
Out.
VR.
all I want, well, not all I want, because PSVR 2 given, okay. But I want to see two of my favorite flat games announced for VR. You said the first one, Destiny. Returnal.
Yeah.
Well, I think you'll definitely get a mod since it's coming to the PC. It's coming to PC
Coming to
VR
PC,
for
yeah.
sure, guaranteed. So
But
I
if I
definitely
could
will
get
get a
a
mod.
Full-fledged
Is there?
game,
Wait.
PSVR 2.
That's real?
It's 100% confirmed coming to PC, and if it comes to PC, there's probably a 99% chance that somebody will make it into a mod.
Oh,
Is
Returnal
the-
looks sick.
Is the
That'd be
Returnal
sick.
studio owned by Sony by chance?
It is.
Then maybe.
Why I said there's hope, dude.
There's definitely hope.
Yeah.
The minimum
Absolutely.
minimum system requirements for Returnal on PC, 32 gigs of RAM is the minimum
Wow,
requirement.
really?
You're shitting me.
RAM. I'm gonna top my RAM. I'm only sitting on
Wow.
16.
Is that a
I'm gonna
joke?
up my RAM.
No. That's what it's saying. They're saying just like it's like crazy system requirements. Like I'm seeing
Oh
what
my
it says
God.
right here.
Who the fuck has
Damn.
32 gigs of RAM?
I got
I
64. Let's go.
I don't. I have 16. I have 16. I've been wanting to upgrade, but I just
It's,
I
it's
need
dirt
to
cheap right
upgrade.
now. Now's the time to get more RAM.
I have to go grab some.
I need a new machine, dude.
Let's all say goodbye to Mateo. He had to jump. His kid just woke up, so he's got to go take care of that. So
Aw.
Bye, Mateo.
goodbye,
Oh.
Mateo. We
Bye,
can't wait.
Mateo.
Thank you for coming on, man. You're the best. We
Happy
appreciate you
New
being here
Year's.
for so long. Thank you very much, and see you. I'll see you at PAX East this year, my friend.
Bye,
For sure.
I might see you past
Ah.
maybe.
There you go. There you go. All right. So D, was it you said Returnal and anything else? What can we expect from D in 2023? What can we expect to see?
I don't know. Maybe a Twitch channel.
What?
Hey,
Really?
there we go.
Come on
Maybe.
over to Twitch. Come on over to Twitch.
Line me up.
What's the name of the channel going to be?
I don't know yet.
Chinatown D.
China-
No.
Chinatown D.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Chinatown Gaming.
How about Tribe D?
No.
Join the tribe.
I was
join the tribe.
I was thinking reality gaming.
Reality.
Reality.
Because I like
Oh,
VR.
nice.
I like
My
VR, but I
goodness.
also
That's
like flat. So
Yeah, I like
that
it.
both are my reality.
I like it.
Between realities.
Mix
Well played. Well played.
reality.
Ooh, I like
Mixed
Reality.
realities.
Realities. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It took Skiva a second to get that, I think.
I just got it too.
He
I
was
just got
doing
it
the
too.
math on the back of his hand. Oh my god, that's funny.
That's awesome.
All right, let's finish up last but not least with our friend Short Stack VR. What is going on? What about you? What's your most anticipated thing? And then what can we expect from your platforms?
It's more of like a hope and want type of thing. I'm with D on the Destiny for sure, but another game that I sunk thousands of hours into was Rust. If you bring a social aspect of Rust to VR and like building and grinding and then social, like running around and finding random people in the world, oh my god, game over for me. That's what I want. That's like my want.
Trapping people and making them
survival
fight each other to
Yes.
the death.
Wiping
Yeah,
their
hell yeah.
bases, talking S, and then they're talking S back, and you're just it's so fun. And then
Talking S.
You can say shit, dude. It's okay. You can say shit. It's
No, you
11:30
can't.
at night.
Family friendly.
I would love that. And then obviously, I mean, for me, my like want is more games. Like we have awesome hardware. I want awesome games. I don't know. That's just me though. Like I want to like have the goosebumps stand up on my arm when I'm playing a single player game. That's just what I want.
Yeah.
So like I love my index, and it would be awesome to have a Deckard too with like face tracking or whatever kind of brain reading apparatus they're gonna do. Who knows? But I definitely want more like memorable games. If that says anything, I guess.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sure.
Exactly. Deckard will be great, but what are we going to play on?
What's the content going to be like? Yeah.
That's it. Gotta have games.
Yeah, because we can just keep pumping out hardware, right? I want awesome games, you know?
We'll play VR mod.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, exactly. VR.
Payday 2, baby. Let's go.
Seriously, because the new VR, the new mod stuff that's coming out that they're going to be doing with the real the Unreal Engine 5, you know, with those mods and making it easier to make mods. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
Being able to play every
Prey
game
Dog,
in VR.
Prey Dog,
is a
Unreal 3D injector.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's going to be that easy though, or is it going to be a headache?
No, I think it's going to be that easy.
It's going to be easy. It's going to be that easy.
Yeah.
Tell us about
My
Short
brain-
Stack VR this
Make
year
more money.
before we get too far away from it.
Oh,
What are you
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do this
Oh.
year, Short Stack?
Yeah, my bad.
Here it is. Plug yourself, man. What do we got coming?
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
plug it.
keep having fun on YouTube. Just do my thing.
Go subscribe to him right now.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
his thing, for the record,
His
is some of the
amazing.
sickest fucking videos you've ever seen.
Yes.
So
Yes.
go subscribe to his fucking Short Stack right now. If you haven't seen his stuff, watch a video and you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Some of the highest quality videos editing whole
Ever.
package that you will ever see. Dude's a genius.
Well, I appreciate it.
Oh, he's here. Oh yeah, that's right.
I have. So I started that metaverse series, and I really, really want to continue that. But like with working with Vale, and then like doing other things on the side, and just like falling in love with live streaming on YouTube and figuring things out. But I want to get back to doing that. So maybe you'll see a few more of those videos this coming year.
Cool.
I have the script written out for the next video. I just have to get out and do it. I bought all the tools I need for it. I just need to do it. I just need to pull the trigger. But
Listen, hit me up
Do it.
if you need a personality or an actor for one of these videos, because I
Oh,
would love
yeah,
to be
for sure.
immortalized on Short
Yeah.
Stack's
Alex
channel,
knows lots of people. Yeah.
if I could.
the way the video ended, the way the video ended on the last one, I'm definitely gonna need to start it with Tribe. So yeah, I'm gonna need actors. Yeah,
There you go. Get everybody in there. That would be awesome.
That would
yeah,
be
for
great.
sure. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I love it. Awesome answers, everybody. Thank you for giving them. I really appreciate it. That was so much fun, man. This night has been amazing. I wanted to put a whole bunch of cool people together and see if this could possibly work. And I think it did, man. I think it pretty much it worked pretty good.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I gotta say the quality of the stream is really good. Like all of these like camera feeds all look really nice. Like you guys did a pretty good job pulling this off. I gotta say, nice.
Yeah. Todd was a little frazzled trying to get all these boxes in here, but
a little stressed at the beginning.
It's a lot.
But it worked out.
We had
well.
a couple friends that couldn't make it. We'll just say we'll see them next time. Hopefully, Roots couldn't make it. He wanted to be here. Had a a family thing he had to take care of. VR with Jasmine, same thing. She wanted to be here. She had a couple things she needed to take care of. And Brad, the guys from Rendered Reality wanted to come. They had a couple. It's just a tough time of year with holidays, and that's why I really, really, really appreciate all you guys coming out.
And thankfully, I don't know if I could handle another 4 people on screen.
Yeah, if everybody showed that was supposed to show, we would have the screens would have been this big.
Yeah, tiny.
So now you know who your real friends are.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys. Speaking of real friends, we just had a $19.99 super chat from Bluebell. It says, just to show my appreciation for all these wonderful content creators on this show. Thank you for all the hard work and for all the laughs.
Love you, Bluebell.
Oh, yeah.
That is.
Bluebell is awesome. Great,
Super awesome.
Great friend and great community member. Virtual Steve with a $2 super chat says, amazing show tonight. Loved it. This was special. This show was easy to do when I have so many amazing people just to ask questions to. And you guys all made the show. You guys are all amazing. I can't wait to see pretty much all of you next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I will say that's my favorite thing that I'm thankful for from last year. And what I'm looking forward to the most this year is meeting all you guys, doing this, meeting Todd for the first time. D, hopefully we'll meet sometime in this year. I get to meet Wes next week, somebody who I've been working with for a long time and watching for a long time. So thank you guys for being a part of my life and being a part of the show tonight. I really appreciate it.
You're
The best, Eric.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm only here. I'm only here. Because it's, I'm only here because it's Spry Guy's birthday. So.
Oh, is it Spry Guy's birthday? Is it really?
Happy birthday, Spry Guy!
Hell yeah!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
You're lying.
Hell yeah!
You're lying.
Wait a minute. I think this is like, wasn't it just his birthday before? Wait.
Maybe he keeps saying it like every week. He's saying it's his birthday.
When we played mini golf, yeah, no.
He said it was his birthday.
It was all a ruse.
Oh, when we were playing mini golf
already again?
Yeah, no.
So is this not a ruse? Is this the real thing? Like, anyway, happy birthday.
Yeah, right. If it's really your birthday,
Every day's your birthday, damn it.
Is he one of those birthday month people? He's like, it's my birthday month. I'm celebrating all month.
That's right. I got to admit, I'm one of those people.
It's my birthday month. Yeah.
What? You can do that?
Hell yeah.
No, you cannot try. You cannot.
No, you can't do that.
Maybe it's a Canada
Hey.
thing.
Be
I
nice
don't know.
to me, at least nicer. You know?
Todd, how about you, real quick, man? I don't want to hog up everything, so you go ahead, man.
Yeah.
With what I'm
something
looking forward
sweet
to
to me.
next year?
Just anything you want to say
Say,
right now.
say something.
You're a co-host of the show. You can say whatever the fuck you want, man.
Well, looking back at 2022, I think meeting everybody for the first time and going to my first event was probably my highlight. Overall, the VR games and headsets, and I think I'm up to 11 headsets in 1 year. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Your wife's gonna
Don't tell my wife.
Everyone's got a
Your wife's
problem.
gonna kill you, dude.
But just being able to dive into this a lot more than I thought I would has been unbelievable. And the things and plans that I have for our channel for next year, I think are going to take us to the next level. So keep an eye on our channel. Things are going to change. Things are going to stay the same, but things are going to change a little as well.
That didn't make sense.
Hell yeah! Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'm
Rez.
not letting
No,
you
I'm
get
just
away with that.
Oh man. Green Todd, it was super cool this year to see you come out of your shell and really take your place here with us. You did a good job, man. Awesome job. All right, we had a $50 super chat, 50
Canadian loonies.
Loonies.
From
Sub. Loonies. From Substatica says, keep on the grind, everyone. Great show, great year.
That's
Thank you,
awesome.
Substatica. Another great person creating awesome content out there as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Substatica, way to go. Talk to him about maybe having him come on the show and saying hi to everybody at one point. So that would be cool. Awesome. Guys, I don't want to keep anybody too much longer. It's already been super late. I really appreciate it.
We got one more game to give away. Let's do that real quick.
Let's give away that game and then let's just sign off.
Can I just say Q2C absolutely fucking crushed it this year? Like,
Yeah.
you guys did
Good job,
such
guys.
a good job. Like, you know, when I first saw you guys pop in, I can't believe we met this year, first of
Yeah.
all. Like, it seems like I've known you guys forever. And you guys have become such an integral part of my life that I don't know, I'm very grateful for your presence. And I like, you know, when I first saw you guys popping up, I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, these guys, and I just like moved on with my day. But like, you guys were just absolutely tenacious, like 100%, just balls to the wall, like pedal to the metal, and you guys did such a great job. Like, I am very proud of all the progress that you made, and I cannot wait to see what happens next year.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
man.
you, man.
Okay,
And you
now
guys
we're
all had a
clapping.
good
Now we're
huge part
clapping.
hand in that. Trust me, you guys all did. So thank you. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I want 1/12 of all the super chats that came.
Hell
in.
yeah! There we go. Good night, everybody.
Alex is the only one not laughing. He's like,
I'm serious.
Give me that money.
Oh man, did Adam Bombati just win a key?
Brandon.
No,
okay.
Brian.
Brian.
Brian
Brian Brandon.
Yes, I
Brian
did.
Brandon.
Yes, I totally won it.
She totally won.
Brandon.
Ryan
In Death
Brandon won a
Unchained,
key
right?
to. I don't even remember what it was we're giving away. In Death
In
Unchained, I
Death?
think.
It was the room VR.
You
The
said,
room
you said
VR.
a Quest 2, I think.
Yeah,
You
right.
said
Quest
a
Pro.
Quest 2. Quest Pro.
Awesome. It's been a super fun night. We appreciate it. I do want to say thank you to the community. All of you guys, I'm sure, want to echo what I'm saying right now is thank you to all you guys who are watching, who do all the super chats, who patronize all of our channels, who support us, who play VR with us and hang out and do these things. We couldn't do them without you guys. Hope you all have a very, very great new year. And I can't wait to hopefully meet some of you guys in 2023. That is going to be it for Q2C VR Gamer. We'll see you next year, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace out, nerds.
Rock on! Bye.
Ow, ow,
Subscribe to
ow.
Between Realities.
Subscribe to Pre-20 Realities.